Okay, not quite sure what was going on there. Had some slight technical issues going on. But hey, here we are again. Dog tag hunting, yes, the famed pastime of vampire and MGS player alike. On normal, because I've already done them all on extreme. Every single dog tag on extreme on the plant anyway has been done. So, going for a nice relaxed normal. The other trophy I've got to pick up is for listening to Johnny's bowel movements. So I'm just going to attempt to rush through all of this a bit. Oops. I wasn't supposed to hear that. There we go. Yeah, because we can do this now. We can break necks and shoot people. It's jolly good fun being able to do this sort of thing again. I must say. It's one thing going for a hyper difficult challenge run.
Colonel.
It's quite another to actually just have a laugh with the game mechanics. Which I shall be doing. Why would I even go up there to pick up a bandage? What's wrong? Who cares about a bandage? The most pointless item in the game. Seeing as you can crouch and recover a bit of health and heal the bleed, why would you ever use a bandage? Just the most pointless item in the game by far. Right, this bit, still a little bit of letting us know what we're doing, which we don't need to know. I know pretty well. Log in, stupid right. Hurry up. Dum-dee-dum-dee-dum-dee-dum. Go away. But yeah, I had fun doing Big Boss. It's finished now. I've done it. The Ray fight and the Solidus fight, I haven't uploaded that yet. But yeah, I ended up doing it off stream because I just hit my stride at a certain point and was like, wait, hey, I guess I'll just flow. And flowed and got it done. With a certain amount of surprise to myself, to be honest. I'm just going to keep this simple so I don't get confused about the dog tags. I'd rather wait. On certain things, anyway. Ooh, a ration. I don't think I'll be needing that, but what the hell, may as well pick it up anyway. I'll keep my route the same, just to avoid any confusion. By myself, of course, I mean. Is he up or down? He's up. Of course he is, I forgot. I was like, I'll keep my route the same. Instantly goes a completely different direction to normal. There's no guard on here? Jeez, normal is gimped, man. Like, holy hell. I punched and choked a guard earlier on, and he passed out after 2 punches and 1 choke. I was like, what? Unbelievable. I would be doing this on extreme if I hadn't already done it. And there's not much point doing it on hard either, because I'll only get a couple of dog tags.
Freeze.
I think this guy's a hard nut. I don't think he'll crack. Oh no, cool. Alright, fine. Give it up. Oh, no, this is the guy that It's not the same guy as on extreme, but this is the same guy that I wanted to torture because he fucked me up. Look at that, like 4 punches. They drop like... Wow. Just... I can't get over the difference in difficulty, man. This should be a doddle. He says, undoubtedly about to screw it up.
Freeze.
Are you going to shoot?
Well, that'll change when we pick up the Sokum right now. Yeah, some of them are tricky. I'm not sure how tricky they'll be on this particular difficulty setting.
What about the...
But some of the dog tags are pretty tricky to get. Maybe there's some neat little tricks here and there that can be shown off. I don't know. There's one that I like doing. It just pull a gun on Snake.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Love it. So cool, man. He's even on alert when he's asleep. He's still watching them. Fall asleep again.
What are you trying to do, kid?
If you punch him, he shoots you too. Alright.
Damn, kids.
We've got the life to spare. Oh yeah, SEAL Team 10 didn't exactly get off to a good start, did they? I never noticed that's the grenade impact on the wall. What attention to detail. I never noticed that before. They shoot a grenade at Vamp and it hits the wall during the cutscene. They've actually gone through the effort of animating that. That's cool. Maybe they shoot two, I'm not sure. Down there, I'm doing this. Those guys on the bridge, we can get back to them. I want the coolant spray as well. Three key pieces of equipment. The M9, the SOCOM, and the coolant spray. You need all three to really start getting badass. Everything else is secondary. All the rest of the gear is just sprinkles. Sprinkles on ice cream. No particular big deal to any of it. Oh, it's still done that again. Bloody hell. Why does it love swapping the bloody thing from what I actually set it to games and demos every single time? Every single time. Probably doesn't make much difference really, but hey, you know, it bugs me. Even if it makes no difference whatsoever, it still bothers me. And that's enough to make me have to go and change it. Yeah, hopefully no technical issues. Cool, I'll just log on. On we go. Not sure how long it's taken me to get here. 5 minutes or something. But there. The three key pieces of equipment. SOCOM, I think it's the M4. Is it M9? It's M9, isn't it? Yeah, because the M4 is the machine gun that you pick up later on. That's really confusing when you walk over M4 ammo and it just looks like an M9 ammo. It's like, why can't I pick that up? But yeah, SOCOM, M9, coolant spray. Important gear. Where's our guy? Is he actually here in normal? He is not here on normal. There's no guy here on normal. Oh, I haven't seen that one before. Nice bandana, love. And radar. I forgot how good radar was. I can still get through places pretty fine, you know, just fine without it. There's no guy down here either. Jeez, I don't even know if I'm going to manage to get all the dog tags that I need out of this run.
Right.
But there we go. One bomb down. We haven't got... I think I've got one or two. Oh yeah, I got one from that dude. But I can't remember how many extra I need. Yeah, I thought you were there. I need enough to unlock the stealth suit. I've got the wig. Actually, yeah, I got the wig. I'm not using it because I don't fire enough shots to need it. I'm just that good. There's no cameras in that hallway either. Bloody hell.
Freeze! Freeze!
Hold this one up.
Don't kill me.
Respect, bro. Respect. Let's just,
Don't kill me.
Have a little bit of fun with him. Don't you dare. Don't you dare go for that. Don't you dare. That's the radio. One leg. Should we do the left or the right? What do you think? I like it. I like when they kind of jingle around this kind of way. Alright. Now, the fun thing. Oh my god, away! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Do that, man. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, on the radio. Yeah, doesn't work, does it? No. Yeah. Come on, hobble along. There we go. Yeah, he's gonna get there. He's gonna make it. He's gonna make it. Oh! Oh god! Just not having a good day. Oh, I love fucking around with the guards on this game. It's so much fun. There we go. Upsy daisies, buddy boy.
Freeze.
Thanks. And like, just to let him know he got off easy, I'm gonna put him right next to his dead mate. So when he gets up, it's like, oh boy, my nuts hurt. It's like, oh shit, what happened to him? There we go. There we go. Great stuff. Back to the bridge. Just gonna wait for this guy to turn around too. There he is. A bit quicker than I was expecting, but hey, fine, whatever.
Freeze.
Are you going
What's
to
up,
shoot me?
buddy? Okay. Should have started with the other one. Should floor, please. There's no point doing that. He'll be turning around by the time I get to the other end. He doesn't. It takes forever to turn around, doesn't it? Here we are.
Freeze.
You're going to be uncooperative like your
What are
friend.
you?
You are. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Now I don't have to feel bad about this.
Don't kill me.
It's
Don't
one.
kill me.
You've still got another kneecap and 2 elbows. Thanks for the tag. Just going to shoot him in the same leg. I think he'll die. Oh no. No, he stays alive. You shoot him in the same leg twice. Let's see if I can just... No. Oh, don't do that, man. Oh, almost. Almost over the edge. I don't have enough stuff to really mess around with, so, you know. Other leg, that'll kill him. Or at least take him out. Yeah. He can't do much anyway. If he is alive, it's not going to be the... Well, yeah. They say cripples can live perfectly happy and fulfilling lives, so, you know. But the guys that really give you a hard time about giving up their tag, you know, you've got to fuck with them a bit, haven't you?
Are you going to shoot me? If you're
crotch.
going to do it, then do it.
Okay, Matt, you asked for it. Crotch or head? Crotch or head? Unethical dick shooting! I don't think I got him in the thigh. I don't think I would ever can... Nah, I didn't think so. Oh. I think they just pass out from the pain. They certainly won't be very good at their job after that. You, sir, already gave me your tag, didn't you? So you don't have anything for me at all. I'm gonna kill that guy on principle, but not right now. Because that was the guy that gave me a massive amount of a fuck up. He screwed up one of my runs. It's not... Technically, it's not the same guard.
Don't kill
Because
me.
this is a different difficulty. But still. It's the same guard placement, so... The guy's guy's asleep, so I'm not even going to bother picking up a cardboard box. I don't care about it. There we go. There's going to be less bombs as well. Bombs, less everything. But we're playing it, yeah, semi-seriously. It can still go to hell, and I'd still rather die than... Oops, should have stayed up there. I'd still rather die than actually face an alert. Something I noticed about the alerts and the cautions as well, the caution state doesn't actually last that long. Like, the first half of the bar drops really slowly, but the other half drops quite quickly. Something that I noticed. Oh yeah, I was supposed to go up there too. And rounds. So, $500 on the clock. Our survey says. Cold-blooded. I should have come up the other stairs, actually. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, this guy's a joke.
Freeze.
I don't even think there's going to be a
Are you
bomb.
going to shoot me?
Oh man, a lot of tough guys here. I mean, I was actually going to let you go. So I'm just going to give you a hug. Nice hug. I especially missed doing that. It was so satisfying going, nope, no bomb there. Didn't even need a car. Needed the tag. It was so satisfying doing the break 30 necks trophy after having to go through so much non-lethal stuff. Don't get me wrong, non-lethal, kind of the way to go, really. What am I saying? It's not as much fun, and putting a guard down permanently is just better. Just as long as you don't leave body lying around everywhere. You know, you shouldn't do. Whoops. Fucking invincible cipher there. I think I already got this guy's tag. Oh, I forgot to pick up the thermal goggles earlier on. I'll pick them up when I do Fortune. That'll be in like 10 minutes or something, I don't know.
Freeze.
Don't move, bitch. Don't move. I don't think he has a tag.
Freeze.
Don't move. I'm gonna check though. Gotta be thorough.
Are you going to shoot me?
Well, I said I gotta... Oh, he does one. He does have one. He does. Ooh. Right there. Right there. I'm not sure what the name of that part of the body is. The bit that connects the foot to the shin, you know? It just seems like a really nasty place to take a bullet. Let's do it again. Yeah, he's... Jingle, jingle, jingle. Fuck it, let's do an arm. I'm gonna shoot him in his leg. Yep, he's still alive. Cool. So 2 in the leg, 1 in the arm. He's still ticking. Still ticking. What's up, man? Can you do that funny dance? Do the funny dance from here? Because if I have to move him in the temple, that's kind of smart. This guy comes up here.
Freeze.
Freeze. I'm gonna do this old school. Take it relatively seriously. Because stuff can still go really, really badly in this area. There's always something going wrong here. So don't underestimate the warehouse. There they are. David R. Paps. What a surname. Paps. Oops. Wasn't looking. Not looking where I was going. I always forget, I always think that one needs somewhere. Oops, I should be taking this. Look, no guard up here. Goodness me. Alright, so it's just 2 on the ground then. Oh no, there is one. Uh oh, this is a bad place to be. I don't think they'll even come round here, to be honest. I think they come out of that door to the south, on the same floor that I'm on.
No sign of the missing man.
Yeah, there we go.
Nothing else to report.
Give them a second to clear out. Yeah, they're all gone.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Thanks for being cooperative. I might actually let you live. Made my job so much easier. I mean, I've still got to go back to get the other guy's tag, I think. I can't remember. Maybe I'll just shoot them both in their sleep just for, you know, shits and giggles. Get him out of here. Special holding pen for these guys. Alright. Come on. Fish in a barrel. Town's a fish, city's a barrel. Fish in a barrel. I don't think there is another guy down there. Well, I can't see him. I'm used to there being two down here. No, just the one. Okay. I ain't got these lockers. Good. More medicine. Got a full box. I don't want to do this right now. I think that the sleeping agent will last more than long enough for me to do everything that I need to do. But, like I say, stuff can go bad here quite quickly. Go on, get up. Get up.
Freeze.
No! If you're going to shoot,
Jeez.
shoot me.
Much more of these guys than I was expecting. Oh, I should have done the leg. I'll do the arm and the leg. You know, why not?
Don't.
What's up, buddy? You want to give it up now? Cool. Thanks, bro. And this is actually typically a good thing to do, I think. You know, if something does go bad, see, because if you kill the guy and something goes wrong and they send in reinforcements and stuff, then that guy's gone and they'll replace him. But if you shoot him in his leg and his arm and sabotage his radio, he'll still be the guard on duty here. So after the caution clearing's done, there'll be quite a useless guard on patrol. I can't remember if I got both these guys' tags or not. So there is an upside to leaving guards alive, even if you are being a ruthless bastard about things. Like seeing them dance when they've only got one leg and one arm, it's hilarious. It never gets old to me. You get better, right? Better look. Oh, you can do it. Tranking. Sweet dreams. Can't remember if I got this guy or not, so let's just be thorough.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
I think I got him. Yeah, we already got him. Whoa. Uh-oh. I still need to bomb disarm. What floor are these guys coming from? They might be coming from the other entrance. Ching. They're coming from there. Okay, that's fine. I'll just ditch. Because they can't be checking on the first guy. Oh. Okay, cool. I'll have a quick look around. I think I've missed something. I don't have any cards yet. I'll be coming back here later on anyway, who cares? It's not going to desperately need anything, I don't think. Oh, Soakum fuck the suppressor. I like it when the Soakum goes bang. Although it can be inconvenient. You can work around it. You've got an M9. What else do you need, really? Hey, bud. Where are the ciphers? There are no ciphers on this bit. Wow. Wow. Normal. Normal, man. It's a cakewalk.
Colonel.
This place is a gun cipher. Absolute minefield. Sokum goes pop pop. It does go pop pop, yes. Yeah, that spot has like 5 gun ciphers on it. On Extreme. It's ridiculous. Oh shit, I fucked up. I got carried away, and there's... Never mind. Never mind, I was worried about the cameras. There are also no cameras here on normal. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, insane. And there's no bomb in here either.
Who's there?
Oh, I'm gonna reset it anyway. But yeah, nice to see you, man. Them moving around screwed up my timings. So I'm just... that's that one and that one. Usually there's a third guy right next to him, but he's not there now because it's normal. And normal's fucking easy. There's a 4th guy in here as well, but yeah. The different... I'm constantly being absolutely staggered by the difference in difficulty. I can't express in words how jarring it is going from playing Extreme for the last 2 weeks to going down to normal. Extreme with no radar, might I add, as well, you know? And dropping down to normal, it's just... yeah, it's funny. So it's kind of my my victory lap. Indeed. It's a good laugh though, because I've been the other thing where it's been the big boss thing for so long. It's been a case of
Freeze.
I can't maim guards.
Are you going to
Notice
shoot
the
me?
lack of radar. You were gonna ask, Keck. Well, I do have to access the nodes to. Oh, he's giving me trouble. I have to access the nodes to turn the radar on anyway, but obviously on the big boss run to get the code name, you can't have radar switched on. So I'm just used to playing it without it.
Freeze.
You get used to it. What do you reckon? 2 legs, an arm. Oh, he's still paying out. He's been a good little shaker,
Freeze.
although he did give us trouble. So I'm not sure what I want to do. Okay, left leg, right arm. We'll go with that. You place your bets, place your requests on the next one. I'm gonna be slightly merciful and crotch shot this guy. Oh wait, just in case he gets up. Just in case. Knocked out doesn't last very long. Oh, that's not very good. I don't have enough time to frisk the next guy. And a reset. I wonder if resetting the room still keeps their radar disconnected. You're looking forward to the MGS3 remake? As it's not my favourite one, I'm not that psyched. I'm not as psyched about it as everybody else. But as I played an absolute shed load. 2024, so it can't be too long. No, it's already on PlayStation Store for pre-orders and stuff like that. So it's definitely not going to be very long. But
Freeze.
I don't know. As Metal Gear Solid 3 is one of my least favourite ones, I'm not that psyched about it, but I am absolutely game for more. If it's redone in the Fox engine, which I assume it's gonna be, I'm absolutely up for it. Oof, brutal. Yeah, I've got a lot to say about Metal Gear Solid 3, and most of it's not good. It's not as good. I don't feel like, you know, people are allowed to like whatever they like and stuff like that. It doesn't bother me. I'm not trying to convince anybody that it's bad, because it's still not a bad game. It's so many people's favourite that I feel a little bit bad about shitting on it. But it's like, I was having a discussion with somebody in the YouTube comments a little while ago, and they were saying how
Freeze.
I was on a video talking about Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots, which, you know, I've only played it through twice, so I'm definitely not so stoked about that one. But one of the problems people were saying was about the B&B unit, the Beauty and the Beast unit, and they were saying how they're not they're not fleshed out and stuff like that. They're kind of just crammed in there. And I was like, yeah, I agree, they are kind of crammed in there. But where's this criticism when it comes to Metal Gear Solid 3? The Cobras are the least developed. You never finished it. Yeah, I was the same with Peace Walker. But yeah, the Cobras were the least developed unit in the entire series. We only got a stable of fully fleshed out bad guys in Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2.
Please don't.
You didn't get on with 5. Wow, man. It's the best for game. Oh, that was in the chest. I meant to get him in the throat. Again? Come on. There we go. Can't believe that guy didn't hear that. Jesus Christ, normal is GIMP.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
But yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5 is by far the best for gameplay, but the storyline absolutely sucks. I've said it multiple times. But, yeah, my argument there was like people dunked on the Beauty and the Beast unit for not being fleshed out bad guys. It's like the Cobras. Do I know anything about any of the Cobras? On top of that, they don't even make sense. Yeah, that's an understandable list. My favourite used to be Metal Gear Solid 1 for the longest time. 4 and 5 are interchangeable. To you, mate, to you. To you, 4 and 5 are interchangeable. They're very different games. For me, number 5 sits on its own little pedestal because it's got the best gameplay of any Metal Gear game, but the storyline is so bad that I don't feel comfortable comparing it to any of the other Metal Gear Solid games. But Metal Gear Solid 4 is it's a mixed bag. It's mostly, I guess, my move away from consoles. Ah, yeah. Weren't they all on PC? I thought they were all on PC. I don't know. Probably wrong about that one. But yeah, the Cobras made no sense to me, and the fact that the boss says that everyone used to haven't picked an emotion to carry into battle. All the Cobras have picked their emotion to carry into battle. It's like, okay, well then, tell me what was the end's emotion? Yeah, what was that? Fear of death? Oh no, we can't have that because we've got the fear. The fear that is a scary guy. So his one kind of makes sense. The pain isn't an emotion. Okay? None of this makes any goddamn sense. And I got absolutely no indication of what the personalities of the Cobras... What the fuck is this dog tag? The personalities and aspirations of the Cobras, I have no idea. They're all just blank bosses that you fight. Oh, there you go, finally got it. Means you played 1, 2, 3 the most, and 5 is on PC, maybe 4, but you didn't think so. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure either, but I kind of just assumed they were all on PC at some point. I mean, Metal Gear Solid 3 was on the fucking Nintendo DS, for God's sake. Let's see, can I get this guy from here? Is it just 2 guards here? That can't be right. There he is. I could get his radio, you see, from here. I don't want to. But yeah, Cobras didn't make any. 4 is on Steam. Okay, there you go. Alright, I'm just having a quick think about what I want to do here. I haven't... yeah, never mind. I'll figure it out in a second. There's one of them going to want to status report in a second. But yeah.
Freeze.
I think 4... I can understand people not liking 4. I didn't get along with the gameplay because a lot of it, pretty much all of it, is much more action-oriented. I felt like you're supposed to sneak through it, but it's like it just all felt like random chaos happening all the time, which, given the storyline of it, that's supposed to be how it feels, random and chaotic. But I didn't enjoy that as an actual gameplay. I didn't enjoy that. But the story of Metal Gear Solid 4, I mean, it was the final explanation. It was the end for all the Patriots and Snake and Big Boss and all that stuff. I loved the story of it. I thought the story was absolutely fantastic, especially the ending with Liquid Ocelot and everything. It was all great. And Big Boss in the cemetery, loved all of it. It was just the gameplay that I thought wasn't particularly great.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
but I never really played it properly. Like I say, I only played it through once, maybe twice. I think twice, maybe once. Obviously, for me, my favourite for ages was Metal Gear Solid, the original. But then I replayed all three of them when I bought the collection, and my opinion changed. I was like, no, Metal Gear Solid 2 is definitely my favourite. It's just got everything. It strikes a decent balance between all of it. It's got great gameplay, great story, all the bosses in the fleshed out, and they actually are characters instead of just bosses that you fight. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks to have you. Glad to have you along. First time catching a stream. Nice to have you here. And yeah, possibly in chat. I do sometimes go on a bit of a tear. Wait, I got this guy's tag, didn't I? That's just that guy. Guy beneath. Yeah, I'm losing track of what I'm doing. It's okay though. It's fine. Nice to have you along. Feel free to chat. We're just chatting Metal Gear Solid as I run around, hunting up dog tags and finishing off the last 2 trophies that I need for the platinum, which I feel very happy about. But as I've mentioned several times, going from extreme to normal is so jarring that it feels like I can do this dog tag hunting in my sleep.
Freeze!
There's so fewer guards, and they're all nowhere near as alert. I had a dog tag the other day. I got it out of him, and it actually flew over the edge. I was so pissed. Platinum is always an achievement. This one's particularly special. That big boss
I have the last
code name, I think it's easily one of the hardest things I've ever done in gaming. I didn't spray this guy enough to wake him up. Nah, he's alright, he'll be out. Right, that's... Well, yeah, there's just 3 guards in here. See, I'm used to there being, I think, 4 or 5, something like that. There's at least 1 more. Oh, I never accessed the node. See, I'm just totally forgetting to do so. What do I need radar for? Better add. This is apparently the hardest one to do as well. 5 guards and they wake up after 25 seconds. Sounds about right. See, I'm going to be out of here before this backup unit gets here. Or before they actually find anything anyway. Whoop, wrong door. Usually they come from the other side. No, they always come from the side. Oh well, first alert. First alert. Should I play it out or should I just die? Usually I just die. I was too busy chatting and not paying attention. That's my bad. My bad. No, actually, fuck it. I've done stuff. Oh, whatever. Fair dues. That's an oopsie!
What's going on? Answer me! Jack!
That's an oopsie! I like that, yeah. Oh well, I'm not sure if the dog tags... Oh, I didn't come in through this door. Oh, cool, it auto-saved at some point. Alright. I wish I'd have picked up the thermal goggles now. It saves dog tags, if that's... I might not have gotten all of them before it saved if I walked through the door. That's odd. I think I just discovered a glitch.
freeze!
Because I didn't exit through that door at any point. I died in front of that door, and I think it triggered the autosave. So I think I've just discovered a glitch. But now, it's not in my favour. I'm sure there's got to be some way that someone can abuse that, but it's not helpful to me right now. Now I've got to go around all over it.
Freeze!
Yeah, the radar's not been
Don't
active,
scare me.
so maybe I did go out that door. I'm confused. Oh. Just parlay. Quickly reset the room. But yeah, apparently it's the hardest one to get the platinum for because all the other games are more generous with the save spot, with the amount of saves you can do. This one, to get Big Boss Codename, which is obviously one of the trophies you got to do, you're only allowed 8 saves, so you've got to really think about where you want to use them. And obviously you can't use continues at all, So your saves are your only point of, like, the videos that I've done are still up. It's mostly, my videos on the subject are mostly a guide of how not to do it. The ones that are on Twitch, at least, the ones that I uploaded to my YouTube and my PSN, those are like, that's the one where I did it right, you know. But on Twitch, it's all the failures and everything, kind of like the outtakes and shit. Oh fuck! I didn't do the bomb. Oh well, I needed to reset the room anyway. All those guys are gonna come in. Fuck it, I'll try it. I hate this. I absolutely. Well, that's a death. That's a death right there. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Right. What's wrong? Right.
Even spamming the button, it doesn't work. This is why. This is why I don't do it usually. I had no choice but to do one of those hanging things. Because the way I did it on Extreme is you trank the guy that's hanging out just underneath me here, and then do this, and hope that your button push actually works and you don't die. Because if I died at that point, hold it. You think if you hold it, it'll be fine. Okay, I'll give that a go in a second, just to see if you are correct. See, I spam the button, or try to time it correctly. But I'll try it in a second. I've got nothing to lose, it's, you know. But yeah, that would have been good to know during the Extreme playthrough, because at this point, I've gone through like 2 struts and my save point was like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, I think everyone must have assumed that it works that way. Because, you know, I've damn near platinumed the game and I still don't know. Why are you late with your status report? It's about that time. Yeah, he doesn't have, pretty sure, no tag. Good. All the tags, bomb gone. Sediment pool is always a nasty place, isn't it? So yeah, I had to get. I think my save point was back at the connecting bridge between. The connecting bridge between the one behind the parcel room and the warehouse. That was where my save point was, because I knew that area is just a lot can go wrong between there and here. You know, you got the sediment pool, you got the parcel room. There's a lot of ways to fuck up in that area. So that was where my first save was, from the tanker to there. That was my first save. And then you've got to go. Then you've got to go from there to Fat Man, and make a save there on the Fat Man encounter. And then after Fat Man, you go from there to the Harrier and save at the Harrier fight, not after it, at the fight. So if you fuck up afterwards when you try going on, that's it. You got to redo the boss fight. That's how you've got to do it. It's an absolute bastard. So, as you can imagine, I got a hell of a lot of practice on the bosses in this game. That's the last one, isn't it? Yeah, mine detector. Time limit goes off. Get to Fortune fight. Oh yeah, and of course, in amongst all of that, you've got to fight Fortune as well. But she's not even a real boss fight. She's just a stay alive fight. It's pretty easy to do, although. Not saying I didn't fuck it up, I did fuck up a fair amount of times, but nowhere near as much as everything else. But you bet they're going to be ridiculously easy, man. Like I say, I thought the Metal Gear raids were going to be pretty easy, because that's not a fight that I've ever really had trouble with. When I replayed this for the first time in like 20 years, I played it on hard. And I got up to the Ray fight. Yeah. And I got up to the Ray fight. And I was like, oh, this might be, you know, if I fuck this up, I'm going to be here a while. And instead I one-shot it on hard for the first time in like 20 years. So I was quite chuffed with myself about that. So I was quite confident going into the Ray fight on Extreme.
Freeze.
And I just made a complete pig's ear of it.
Are you going to shoot me?
Only with a tranquilizer, mate. It's alright. Wake up later. We don't have the time to torture you yet. Later on, maybe. But yeah, and then I ended up absolutely getting scrapped for the Ray fight for quite some time until I realised that I had most of it down. There was just one vital part that I was fucking up. I was trying to damage the Rays on the outside. Don't do that. You gotta obviously avoid every single thing that's being shot at you, because when you get through the two Tengu fights, you've got literally the amount of life you have left is the amount that you've recovered after you've bled 10,000 times. So you've got that tiny little brick of health, so one shot is pretty much death. But even on, one shot on extreme, in that situation, if you get through the Tengu fights without having a tiny bit of health left, I salute you, because that's just not possible for me. I don't see how it's possible for anyone. So yeah, you're basically on one shot, you die in the Ray fight. Oh shit, I'll grab the thermal bombs in a second. Love these idioms. Completely fucked it up is what made a complete pig's ear of it means. Yeah, completely fucked it up. We fucked it up completely. I'm not sure exactly where the phrase comes from. It's just one of those ones that's, you've heard it all your life sort of thing. Or in some cases you haven't. It must be an English thing. Oh, there we go. I'll grab the thermal goggles because I'm getting tired. Noised it right up! Noised it right up! Yeah, that's the one. But yeah, that's what happened on the Ray fight, and then yeah, that was the trick to it. As like I eventually got towards the end of it, I had God knows how many attempts at it. There they are. I had God knows how many attempts at it, and then failed. Yeah, that's where I heard it from as well. That was when I first heard that one, because I'm not a Londoner. But the first time I heard it was in Ocean's 11 as 2 Basher, wasn't it? I enjoyed his character, but yeah, and the vital part that I realised about that fight was that focus on the one in the middle. If you just focus on the one in the middle and almost completely shoot the ones on the outside, because otherwise they spam missiles at you constantly. And I'm not kidding. If one of their idea is the two on the outside will try to basically do a pincer move on you. The two on the outside will try to do a pincer move on you. The one in the middle will just do his thing, concentrate on killing the one in the middle, and the two on the outside just fire a missile at them every now and then, don't do damage to them. Don Cheadle did a great job with him. Yeah, I thought so too. I had a lot of English people complaining that his accent was really terrible. I was like, I liked his London accent, so... he's one of those actors that I know he's in everything, but I can never remember his name, so I'm glad you actually said it's Don Cheadle. I'm trying to remember. And yeah, this is doable blindfold. This is stupid. She's not even going to get through all the fucking debris. Look how slow she shoots with that fucking thing. She's not even aiming at me now. What the hell, girl? Do. This is easy. Stupid normal Fortune. What's wrong with you, girl? You need to work on your aim. What's that? I think it's supposed to be a parody character anyway, so a little over the top. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. It happens a lot. I was actually thinking about this the other day. It kind of bothers me, but I understand it. I don't like Fortune myself. Yeah, try turning safety off. Yeah. Come on, bitch, shoot, you can hit me. Oh, she's shooting the debris now. She sucks, I don't like Fortune. She's the only member of Dead Cell that I don't really like. She's like all complaining. She's just whiny. Ah, there we go, it's done. Oh, that was difficult. Do you know how she can actually hit you on extreme, you know? I'm gonna watch the little thing while I have a bit of a smoke, because I like this scene. I like Vamp, let's face it. Who doesn't like Vamp?
I'll take over, Queen.
What is it?
It seems our friend Fat Man is out of control.
He'll actually
I
try to
will not
destroy
say.
his
I'll
place.
leave it to your imagination, my friend.
This could unravel everything we've planned.
But why would he do such a thing?
Who knows? ideals, but he's
What was I going to reply to?
stereotypical man.
Yeah, parody character. I thought so too. That was what I was going to say.
Our ideas.
Was that
Wicked is
the English
loyal
often,
to
there's two
commander
ways that the
checks.
English goes
All right.
when we get
I'll take care of
stereotyped.
the wayward soul.
It's either Cockney
It wasn't him.
or it's
Unfortunate.
I
complete
expected
posh
more of
twat.
this one.
Those are the only two depictions of the English that you ever see in cinema and TV in America.
Completely useless.
No problem, man. It was a fair enough question.
Later. Then.
Now!
Oh no! Our first time playing this game, and I saw that happen. I was like, "Are you shitting me? I don't get to fight that guy?" I was like, friends scattered all over there and love all the accents. Yeah, this is the thing about the UK. It's a pretty small place compared to everywhere else. But the variations of accents, oh man, there are so many different accents in just any small part of UK. You'll find like a different accent if you go a couple of hours down the road, for God's sake.
Are you gone? No. No. That death was meant for me.
This is another thing that kind of annoyed me about doing the big boss thing, though. Like, the best part about Metal Gear Solid games is the story, and you have to skip it all when you're doing Big Boss. All of it. Skip everything.
How long will you force me to live? How much longer, Dad?
Oh yeah, Essex is kind of
You
a funny
punished
one.
me enough.
I can't place exactly what the Essex accent sounds like right now, actually. I could probably do it if I could remember exactly what it was, but my brain's hitting a wall with that one.
I thought you could give me peace.
Just jump off the edge, girl, if you want it that badly. I mean, seriously. Not meaning to promote it or anything, but that's what bugged me. I mean, I know why she doesn't kill herself, because she needs a soldier's death and all that stuff. But it's like, seriously, if you wanted to die that badly, you could. Stop bitching all the time. Where am I going now? What the fuck? Okay, that was a glitch. I've never seen that before.
It's the enemy! I need help!
Stay down. Right, I've got to get to the helical, don't I? You see that guy? I thought he was possessed by Psycho Mantis or something. He was just standing there doing the karate thing. So, I just had to stop and stare at that. Oh, Mr. Chat. Describe it a little more effeminate, akin to... Yeah, that's a good one, actually. I never thought about that. Akin to Californian accent. Yeah, it is a little bit. Although I hesitate to call Essex our equivalent to California. I've got to get to the heliport, don't I? Probably should have gone the other way, I know. Ooh,
Who's there?
that's fine, I'm just going around this way. I'm still smoking while I do this. He was panicking about missing his optician's appointment, and he really needs those contacts for his job. Excellent. I think he does. Yorkshire, they were so sweet. Yeah, people from York, I love the Yorkshire accent. It's kind of a farmer's accent.
Who's there?
There you go, check it out, dude. I'm gonna be gone. Look at that. Look with your special eyes. Oh, the amount of times I had to fight Fat Man. I don't think there's a guy around here that I need to get, is there? Or is there? No. I don't need every dog tag anyway. I think I can get by with, like, 80% of them or something. I had to fight Fat Man so many times that I was starting to call it the most difficult boss in the game. I was very wrong. I just wasn't quick enough on the shot. Oops, wrong button. Skippity skip. Alright, whoop, wrong way. I wonder how slow he's gonna be. That's my main. It's over there, I think. Okay. Take that action. Oh, that was way too fun. The window for that seems to be bigger as well. Whoops, what did we? Because that's the trick, the double shot. Whoop, 12 seconds. Almost fucked up. He's gonna walk into my next shot now though. There he is, coming to check on his bomb. Oh, I should have been being lethal. It's just such a force of habit. Should have done it lethally. Oh well. Whatever. Yeah. Oh yeah, man, it's called Yell Dead Cell. I've listened to it so many times on YouTube. There's a 30-minute extended version on YouTube that I've watched the hell out of that. I'm probably responsible for half of their million views. I think the window for the double shot on normal is larger as well. Usually I miss at least one of those, but no, that was just a piece of cake. What's next? Harrier. There's some additional great tactic there, and the music doesn't affect you when you're actually playing. The music always pumps me up, man. I love that shit. Although, admittedly, sometimes I do dance a little bit, so that can fuck you up.
I suggest.
I think now I've got to take a detour around the left side of
Why did they have to?
the big shell, because there's some new guards that spawn that you completely miss if you don't double back. Because there's no reason to go there. The critical path now is straight to Strut warehouse and then straight to the core. But I'm dog tag hunting, so I need to go. You know, it takes you off the beaten path to get these ones. There should be like a couple of new guards that spawn on the way around, and I'll just loop around the entire shell to make sure I haven't missed any. I've got the therm cheese now, so you go play ARAM, leave the stream open in the background, and check in between matches. Sounds cool, man. Good luck, because I hear people take that shit seriously now. Bothers me no end. What am I doing? Just... Ooh. I am a box, just like all the other boxes. Pretty young when Metal Gear Solid came out, and playing the demo with my cousin scared me so bad that alert sound and gives you a little jolt. Yeah, still does it. You're sort of one of the... I understand, I'm not hating. I understand if everybody else is taking it seriously, you don't have a choice. Oops. There we go. Yeah, 2 guards here now, usually there's just 1. Reset the room. But yeah, I started playing seriously in ARAM when I noticed everyone else was taking it seriously. I was like, oh, okay, fine, I'll be serious as well. Of course, by then I was like 5 deaths down anyway.
Freeze!
You got something for me? You got something for me? There we go. Almost. Almost. Oh, come on, dude. Yeah, League of Legends. Don't you dare get on that radio, man. There we go. Just to make sure that doesn't happen again. I think I've already got this, guys, but back check it. Whoop. wasn't paying attention.
Freeze.
What? Come on, dude. Give it up. He's gone. Doesn't look like he has. No. Okay, well, just because you wasted my time. So long had to play as a single character in LoL and Dota 2. Yeah, I don't know how new people get into it, to be honest. I feel bad for anyone starting to play League of Legends for the first time these days. There's like, what, 170 champions now or something like that? How the fuck is a new player supposed to learn any of them? Just the three, that one, yeah, just the three. Okay, fine, I'm done. I know, right? I feel outdated, well, because me and Ragnaros both played it back during when it was new, when there was just the original champion pool.
Who's there?
And I stopped playing it for a couple of years or so, and I went back to it and was like, there's like 20 new champions that I don't understand. I feel lost sometimes. Nobody plays any of the new champions anyway, was the thing that I found when I played it the other day. Nobody seems to be playing the new champions, so it's like, who cares? It can't be that good.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
He's got one. Come on, he doesn't. I'm gonna get my stealth suit. I'm not sure, you'd have to ask Ragnaros to be honest, but the way I judge it is just, if a champion's really good, you're gonna see them in like most games. I've played a good 20 or 30 matches over the last month or so. And as for the new champs, I've only seen one or two of them once or twice, so in my head, they can't be that good, because if they were, people would be playing them more, you know? Oh good, this guy spawned now. This is the guy I thought was going to be in here earlier.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
I'm not. Make too much noise. I am going to shoot some ketchup though in a second. I'm going to go back to that room just to shoot some ketchup. Oh damn it. Yeah, he didn't reach for his radio fast enough.
Freeze.
Ah, good, you're communicating with me. Shakety shake, magic shake. You guys can live because I'm kind of in a hurry. Actually, no. Just because I did come back, you know. Adios, buddy. Ketchup! Salt! Ketchup! Brown sauce! A1! Ketchup! Salt! Love it. You do the plates as well. I love the attention to detail in this game. Like, back when it was made, it was just huge. It was like, holy shit, you can shoot the stuff. And these go ding as well. It's like, wow! So detailed! Anything? Oh shit, I'm a little bit low on SOCOM after that, but it's normal. I can probably pick up a guard, drop them, and get some. Yeah, SOCOM ammo. It's just like that. Unbelievable. Oh shit. Situation there. Yeah, oh, you mentioned the demo earlier on as well. That was, what, 90% of people bought the Zone of Enders, isn't it? That was the demo. I was one of them, of course. That's why most people bought the game just for the demo of this game. I was one of them. Played the hell out of the tanker. Pick it up then. Johnny Chong. It's rising. There it is. And good old gaming magazines. I used to collect Sega Saturn magazine. That was a good one. Don't need to do anything here, just proceed. A demo for Resi 2 came out, people were hitting targets so hard. Oh, right, just trying to grab the demo of it. Yeah, I assume it Target was giving out the demo for... What was it, being sold with the PlayStation magazine then, I guess. I never got into Resi Evil. It wasn't that I've got anything against it. In fact, I have respect for the series. I've watched a whole bunch of information on it.
Freeze.
Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of horror anyway, but I just never had the time. I was playing something else. Its own disc, I think they were just giving them out. Ooh, yeah, that'd be it. I would have been down there. Free demo back when I couldn't buy games very often. Hell yeah. Now it's just like, I look at... Well, a lot of games that are released now are just bland, aren't they? There's just a severe amount of blandness going on. And then you've got so many companies chasing the multiplayer games as a service trends, and everything just gets worse and worse and worse. Right, now I don't know. What's I gonna think? It seems to be the same 3 guards. I was supposed to be here to get the AK anyway, aren't I? I'm just gonna leave that. Oh no, I'm not. I shouldn't be doing that. Stupid. I was just gonna leave him there, but that's not a good idea. They will be alerted. Let's Plays on YouTube of Resident Evil. They're usually played by folks that are really invested, so they talk lore, etc. Yeah, I have done that with quite a few different games myself. I'll be doing. I'll be going back to Skyrim on Monday probably. Usually I talk a bunch about the Elder Scrolls lore and stuff while I'm playing it. I would be talking about Metal Gear Solid lore, but I feel like I might be repeating myself at this stage. But I don't know how much. I kind of just assume that most people are aware of most of it. Like, I often end up talking about the backstage politics stuff that goes on. But I still don't know about what happened between Konami and Kojima, because I don't think anybody really... nobody seems to know. Oh, I didn't see the rest, so talk lore, etc. while playing, similar to what I'm doing, actually. Yes, sorry, I didn't see the rest of that comment, because only like half of it popped up on screen for me. Basically confirming what you were saying. There's... I'll take out the rest of the guards first. There we go. Just to be sure. Nothing personal, buddy. But yeah, I've done that for I'd like to say my stream that I did. A lot of my streams are in videos, and they're still up because I highlight the whole thing. Twitch must love me for doing that. But I highlight the whole thing and leave the whole thing up. So there's a bunch of like stockaded videos in there. I was going to mention my Armored Core 2 video, where I go through a lot of some From Software lore and some Armored Core lore, and then towards the end I end up just bitching about what was the game? I couldn't fucking stand it. I finished it, I got the platinum for it. It was, forgetting the name of the series now. That's bothering me. Sorry, I'll answer in a second, I'm just trying to remember what the hell the name of that... Oh, that's annoying. Oh. It's not... It's... Damn it, I've played every single one of the games, and... now the actual name of the series has just completely disappeared. Fuck it. Here's a question for you story-wise. I don't know if I dreamed this, but is there a connection between Vamp and the bomb disposal guy we see? Not that I'm aware of. I don't think Vamp has any connection to Stillman. I know that the Patriots basically arranged for Stillman's presence in order to coax Fat Man into agreeing to the plan of the S3 program and basically keeping the whole simulation thing going on, although the S3 plan was, as they described it, was bullshit, but it was still also kind of... They still needed Raiden to play his role, and Fat Man was a part of that. So Fat Man wasn't going to agree to do his part, you know, aka rebel against Dead Cell and plant bombs and stuff, if they didn't make Peter Stillman, the bomb disposal guy, appear on site so that he could challenge him. So I don't think there's any connection between him and Vamp. Not that I know of. There might be a theory on it. There's a lot of theories everywhere about everything. So maybe there's a theory. Or it could be some hidden piece of lore that I'm unaware of. It does happen sometimes. Oh, that was downstairs, isn't it, what I'm looking for? Why am I going right there? I know it's okay. Hello, Nora Rose. Good to have you in. I'm good. How are you doing? I'm just hanging out. Typically torturing guards for dog tags. Well, you gotta keep things fun, haven't you? Glad to be here. Glad to have you here. This is where I wanted to be. In the vent. Not quite daily. I don't have a schedule as such. I was doing every 2 days of this, but I'm just about wrapping it up now. On Monday, I'll be coming back with a Skyrim stream. I'll be going around getting the rest of the Daedric quests done. So that would be the 9th of the 9th, as my name is all of, or I've got like Ninebreaker and Ultimate Ninebreaker and stuff like that as my tags. So the 9 is a thing for me, so I try to do something special on the 9th of the 9th, which is Monday. So I'll be doing something then. Thank you, I shall. So hopefully, I should imagine I'll be doing it. Should probably be quite a relatively long one on Monday as well. Not sure around what time. I think I said midday. Have to check. You make art for my stream channel? You can. I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what that would entail. I feel like it was something about a church that had been blown up. Oh no! And days later, I learned the victims in the church out to be Vamp. Maybe he did say it is in Vamp's lore that he was buried under a church and he survived by drinking the blood of his family. So it's possible, but not sure how old Fat Man is, whether the ages match up, you know. Because if they're similar ages, then yeah, I'm willing to believe that's possible. Like that Fat Man was the guy who blew up the church that Vamp was stuck in. I knew I was going to get hit by one. Discord, talk details, also share my work with you. Okay. I don't have Discord as such, because it argued with my laptop too much. Bot, by the way. Oh, right, yeah. Makes sense. If it's a bot, they've gotten a bit more sophisticated. It's been a while since a bot's got me. No, that's not a bot. They're replying or instant. Or have to be a pretty sophisticated bot. Or instant. No, I don't have Instagram either. Oh, actually, I do. I completely forgot. I do have Instagram somewhere. I haven't used it in about ever. Right. Let's see. I remember to log into the node because I always forget to these days. This one, I did it on Extreme the other day and it was a bit more, you had the same sort of thing with these bots. Oh, really? So they're actually... It is a bot and it's quite a clever one, you think? Oh, shit. Took the AK off. Hi, buddy. I'm just a guard, just like you. What's up? Don't hold them up with the AK. You will kill them instantly.
Freeze!
Give it up. Yeah, give it up. Try charging me hundreds of dollars for designing like 6 emotes. That sounds like a good deal. I'll take that action. This is why I don't make purchases when I'm drunk. I'm actually sober at the moment, which is the first, but yeah. See, they're not... No.
If you're going to shoot, then shoot me.
I can't shoot you right now. But okay. Does sound like it could be a bot thing. Right, okay, how did I go around this before? This guy... Sober UXP is on top of things. Yeah, I try to avoid purchases when I'm drunk. It just doesn't often go well. Oh, that's too close. It's way too close. Let's stick around, dude. The noise was really interesting. There we go. Don't look at me. Look for the noise.
Freeze! Freeze!
Cool. Yeah, I'm on. Clean. Alright, yeah. There we go.
Don't shoot.
Cool, cooperative one. One of these guys didn't want to give up his tag, did he? So I've got to go back for something. I can't get to the end of this hallway. Come on, I don't want to wait for you to come back. There we go.
Hey, you! Just wait a minute. What are you up to?
Nothing, man. Chill. Oh, shit. No, no. Oh.
Enemy sight. Requesting.
Did you see that? Fuck.
Communications with the first floor and 1 core have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Oh, cameras are down. Okay, get at it.
The situation is normal. All clear.
Let's see what he do. Just stands up and looks stupid. Awesome. Cracked it.
Freeze!
Don't kill me.
See, it's not about doing everything perfectly, it's about reacting when things go badly. That's how I got through the big boss run, because things went badly a lot of times on that. And there was one more guard, I think this guy on the top left, wasn't it, that he didn't want to give up his tag. So he's mine. And by he's mine, I mean I'm going to have a little bit of fun with you. The stubborn ones always pay the biggest price.
Freeze!
No! If you're
So-
going to shoot, then shoot me.
Your armor that is Kevlar, right?
Don't. If you're going to shoot, then shoot me.
Oh, okay, okay.
Don't. Please don't.
The other opposing leg, opposing leg. Crotch shot. Yeah, that'll teach you. Okay, back up. I did this last time. I was doing this dog tag hunting. Pushed the button without the AK equipped. Fucking genius move. I'd completely cleared the room. I did everything first time, everything perfectly. Got up to that bit, had my tranquilizer gun equipped, pushed the button, set off the alarm, had to redo the entire fucking thing. Just great. Whoops, shouldn't have done that. That's okay. Dude, come on, let's see.
Freeze!
Come around here, little buddy. Hey. That'll do. They're not that observant. Cool.
Don't shoot!
Double cool. This bit is surprisingly tricky. This whole area is really easy when you're just going through it. But when you're dog tag hunting, it's actually quite problematic. Now you got here 3. Whoops, don't do that. Shit. Too close. This side. Kind of dumb that you can't see that there's another guard just doing it. It's just like walking around and knocking the walls. What's going on?
No! Please don't.
Where's that sound coming from? Is it the guy walking around punching the wall? No, that's not how physics works. 2 left. These we can just... Whoops. Okay, cool, fine. Good. Worked better than I expected.
Don't kill me.
You're out. And we wake this guy up and beat that, won't it? Then it's just that thing. Let's see. How are we doing? I'm one-handing things while I reach for a smoke. So, gone a little bit routine, hasn't it? Jingle. Oh yeah, I've got to do this every single time I have to do this. Not the node, obviously, I don't really care. I think I forgot to... No, I logged into the last node, yeah. Doesn't matter, really. I don't even really pay attention to the radar. But I've got to do this every single time. Every single time I'm here.
You must be
Ames.
You must be Ames. You must be Ames. You must be Ames. You must be Ames. You must be Ames. You must be Ames. You must be Ames. You must be Ames. You must
Wait for it. Wait for it.
You must be Ames. You must be Ames.
You must be Ames.
You must be Ames.
You must be Ames. You must be
You must be
Ames.
Ames.
You must be Ames.
I love this parrot.
You must be Ames. You must be Ames. You must be
You must be
Ames.
Ames. You must be
You must be
Ames.
Ames.
Yeah, I used to roll my own for many years, but then I quit for the last time I quit was for just over 4 months or so. And when I came back, I was like, I don't want to get back into the habit of rolling again. I feel like that was the hardest part of the habit to break last time, was when I was rolling them. So now I'm smoking tailor-mades. Or packs, as they're also called. Biometrics. Crap. No guy in here either. Here we go. Haven't used any rations yet. That shouldn't really come as a surprise, I suppose. Come out, buddy. Are you a guard? I too am a guard. How is guarding? Don't you just love guard? Freeze! See if you can make it. Nah. Alright. Should be a simple process. There we go. Freeze!
Don't kill me.
You must be Ames. You must be Ames. You must be Ames. Yeah, physical addiction is often more difficult than the chemical side. I was thinking that personally. That was my thinking anyway. Because it's like if I added up all the time that I noticed it when I quit smoking last time, was how much time in my day was actually spent rolling a smoke.
Please don't.
I really noticed how much. Congrats, man. I've given them up a couple of times. Oh, you've vaped since then. Okay, that's... not a big fan of vaping, but still, congrats. It's, you know... it's still worth doing. But, yeah.
Freeze!
I added up. I didn't add up all the time that I spent rolling, but it's seriously so much time of your day that you don't notice it when you're doing it. But stop coughing up since the Switch. Yeah, that's fair enough. From what I hear, the vapes are just as bad, just in a different way. Still, I can't talk. I'm still smoking, so yeah, whatever.
You are cleared to enter.
Right.
This part is only tough until you realise you can pick aims out by sight. There it is. Oh, I almost skipped.
You're Ames, aren't you?
This is the part I need to... I think both are bad, but vape's less damaging overall. Still not good for you, though. Yeah. I hear they're about the same, they just damage you in different ways.
You must be Ames.
You must be Ames. I don't think I need to watch that, it's not this bit. Okay, listen in.
King.
There it is.
To come all the way to New York just to get hit with a bowel attack. What luck. Oh.
Hey, trophy.
That one up in Alaska. Come to think of it, that commander chick really reminds me of someone. Who is she like again? Oh. Well, yeah. She's like her. Now that's a time I'd like to forget. Ridiculous that I had to get jacked for everything that was on me. When I think about it, that's when everything started to hit the skids. It's a shame. Up to that point, I was steady cruising on the elite course. Oh, here we go again. Oh. Still, that Russian crew is a pretty decent bunch. The president's escort guys get on my nerves, though. Oh, whatever. For now, just gotta hang in there. Oh. Oh, there's no paper.
Sorry, I've never listened to that one before, so I had to listen A for the trophy and B because, yeah. About 20 quid a week. But that's about what I was on when I was smoking rollies as well, so that's like 30 grams a week, isn't it, really? About the same here, dude.
What do you think you're doing?
They're not going to do a good job of searching. This guy's still active? Yeah, he's still. And away we go. Click, click. This isn't the way I normally do it, but it'll do. 249. To be honest, vaping smells a lot nicer. My sister was round here a little while ago. She had a vape and was puffing away every now and then. But yeah, it does smell a lot nicer than my cigarettes. One guy here. Oh shit, you're not supposed to see them, dude. All good in the hood. An hour and a half, and I'm like past the halfway mark, I think, technically. Jeez. See, if I'd have walked out here on extreme like that, I would have been gunned down by a cipher. Yeah. Here one comes. Bit bloody late. Fuck it, I'll just chaff it. I don't have to worry about the floor tiles either. These floor panels do not repair on extreme, but on lower difficulties they do. I'm gonna walk into a mine. Nope. Nope. Oh, ah, fuck it. Oh well. Tiny bit of damage. Right. Now it's PSG1 and oh, yeah, control panels. Harrier.
Enemy intruder side. Send additional
Fuck, dude. Ah, I see. Ah shit, we're already in invasion. Oh, still one more. I don't usually fight these, I usually just let myself die, but... What the heck? Whole bunch of sleepy dudes. It's not in here, is it? Where is it? So everybody's out cold, so... It's upstairs. It's nice being able to let alerts go now and again. Wasn't too difficult to fight that off. Oh, RGB, whatever. Pick it up, may as well. Let's just flip the doodle. Play more. There we go. I'll pick up the trank rifle just because I'm here, although I'm not going to be using it this time, because I don't need to use it at all. Fucking trank rifle. It's nowhere near as good as just putting bullets and shit. I use bullets and shit. Right, that'll be... grenades, right. Some trank ammo. And we're out of here. I think that's every dog tag. I'm tempted to go around her. Well, this guy's just asking for it, so, you know, what the hell. It's a part of it. I'm just gonna go across, fuck it. If there's any mines, then I'm just gonna take them. Actually, I'm just gonna take that one, I'm not gonna take any more. It's stupid because the other one... Oh, fuck you. Almost. What was that? 2 alerts so far, I think I've made. Maybe 3. Oh, I don't even need to be over here, do I? Egypt. Wait, yeah, where am I going? Yeah, the connecting bridge from the sediment pool. Idiot. Probably could have used the health for the Harrier, but, oops. I'm a little box short and stout. Here is my conveyor belt. I'm not that much of a poet. Guys looking. Probably just... Yeah, straight across.
What's going on? Respond.
The key is to get through quick. There's a guy on the left. Miles away, but he'll probably walk over in a second. And straight out the front door. I'm pretty confident I've got as many tags as I need. Not sure exactly how many you need for the suit. I'm not sure exactly how many I've got so far, so kind of irrelevant. No, I'm not doing shaky hand. There's no reason to do shaky hand. Is there one on a cipher on this difficulty? Yes, there is. Oh. There we go. And what else is there? There's got to be one behind the flag. There's always one behind the flag. Centre mass, 3 reds up. Is there one in that corner? Doesn't it? Okay. Ooh, that's a bit close. There we go. Well, I suppose. I used to do all of these with a SOCOM when I was younger, just for fun. It's like, can I do all the control units with a SOCOM? SOCOM. You've got to try not to make it sound dirty. It's very difficult with the name of that weapon. No one down there, which means our last one is... Nope, not there. Oop, almost walked into the beams. Seagulls. Yeah, there we go. One PSG, 1 bullet coming up. In fact, fuck it. Yeah, we're having seagull tonight. There. That all of them? Nope, I've missed one. Doesn't look like there was actually one behind the flag. What one have I missed? There isn't one down there. No, used to there being one down there. Is there one cipher? Well, this is a stupid spot to find myself in. I'm down to the beach, I'm strolling, but the seagulls poke at my head. Not fun, I said. Seagulls, stop it now. Can get a gold for SOCOM. SOCOM. Yeah, I got one, yeah. See if I can get the call about abusing helpless animals. Yeah. Oh, come on, that was a headshot. Bullet travel time is getting me. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. There we go. Yeah. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Whatever. I'm supposed to be looking for this last unit. Maybe nope, there isn't one behind the flag. Tell me I've got to actually use my eyes and think. I'm not supposed to be doing that. Oh, there's one. Not a goal. Huh, it's going to be in a really obvious place. I know it is. I know.
Right.
Take a look. Yeah. I know where they all are on extreme. I don't know where they all are on normal. Finally, a part of normal that's actually harder. And it just so happens to be one of the most annoying parts of the game. That makes sense, really, doesn't it? Maybe it was over there and I just missed it. Nope, not over there. I thought it just added more. It puts them in completely different places. Oh, this is annoying. It's really slowing me down. One on the pipe, maybe? That seems like a pretty good place to pull on. Nope. Nope. Oh, come on. Ignorant. Where's the last fucking control unit? Dear Lord. How can this be more difficult? I didn't even have this much problem when I did it on hard. Remember, I got them all on hard, like, straight away. Yeah, that's trashed. That's trashed, that's trashed. That too. Motherfucker. Seagulls pay the price. I got the one on top of the cipher already. Yeah, that's trashed. Huh. Uh-huh. Like a game of Where's Wally now. Usually there's one down there. I just assumed that one would be... I just assumed, to be honest, that they would be in the same places. There would just be more of them in Extreme. But nope, there's different placement. It can't be that difficult to find it, for the love of God. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that. That Blinky over there? That Blinky? No, no Blinky. There isn't always a control unit with Semtex. Sometimes it's just a control unit. Sometimes there's just Semtex, like over there. Oh. You see, I always remember there being one on that pipe, but that must be just be on easy. Fuck this. There it is. No, not the control unit, the core.
Do you actually enjoy abusing helpless animals?
I don't believe this. I had no idea you were that kind of a monster.
I don't understand you, Raiden. If you're satisfied, get back to the mission.
I'll be satisfied when I find this other control unit. How about that? Yeah, that looks trash to me. Nope, I just never hit it. I just never hit the one behind the flag and I couldn't see it at all. Oh, moron. Well, this should be interesting. Knew it couldn't have been. I knew it was going to be something stupid as well. Right, should be a loss. Jesus Christ, already with the ammo, dude. Ration, whatever. Damn it, that was a stupid shot. He follows the same route. Damn it, didn't lock onto that one. That was stupid. Oh, looping all the way around. About half an hour later it hits. It's blasted off again. Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again. It's got 2 years to impact as well. Oops, that was too low. Oh, there he comes. And this is the one. Here he comes. Invulnerability frames. Whoops, moved too soon. It didn't hit me anyway. Wow, that was hard.
Right. You all right?
Yeah. How about you guys?
I'll live.
Barely managed.
Jack, are you all right?
Colonel, Metal Gear's already gone.
Here we go again. Check it out. Why take the slow way? Yeah.
This is not a pretty sight. Hurry up and check the situation.
Is there 2 on normal or is it just 1? What do you reckon? Looks like 2. I'm not gonna be too sure. Yeah, it's 2. You can jump this bit as well, but I don't like to risk it. It doesn't take that long to shimmy across. This bit screwed me over so many times in the past, and it's actually really simple. He says as he totally fucks it up. Let me fall. I wanted to do it properly. I was too cocky.
This isn't happening.
And I
Jack,
wasn't thinking.
You have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
But yeah, that's why it screwed me up so many times. It's really simple, but it's still, there's a trick to it. It's there. Right there. Whoops. And then you just wait for that guy to leave. Oops, I'm gonna fall. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Yeah, funnily enough, that didn't happen to me on Extreme. I did this part perfectly every single time.
Oh, I'm going to go in my pants.
Well, during practice runs I think it fucked it up, but on my playthrough when I was doing Big Boss and when I did it on Extreme last time, just for tags, there was no incidents. 1, 2, 3, 4, bang! Damn, almost. Oh, close doesn't count. Right, now, a bit of a breather. I mean, that's basically halfway. It's definitely halfway. The Harrier point is the halfway mark if you're playing Tanker and Plant, but as I'm only doing the Plant, I guess I'm a bit further than halfway at the moment. Click. There we go. And yeah, this will be a doddle. I'll fight Vamp properly. I won't fight him with the... I'm gonna fucking destroy these things just because I hate them. no reason to at all. You can completely ignore that room forever, but I don't like them. What's over here? It's something over here, isn't it? Oh, it's just ammo. Okay, fine. It sounds absolutely terrible. It sounds terrifying. An underwater escort mission. But it's not that bad at all, really. Like, knowing your way around under there isn't particularly difficult. Just those exits are a little bit tricky. Oh god, I don't need you to tell me how to swim. Good lord. I think it's right. Yeah, right straight down and left. I've got plenty of oxygen anyway. Left. Oh, I fucked it up. No, there it is. The mines are good checkpoints for where you're going, I feel. Straight around and straight forward. And that's there. That's almost there. Easy. And back upstairs for the president to be a complete fucking moron. I haven't had a single run of this where the president hasn't tried to kill himself by the missile. Every single time he's done. And that's after I do this. Oh yeah, I should log into the node too. This area can actually be a bit tricky for tags. It's not a problem if you're just racing through it, but when going for tags it can be a bit screwy. I didn't have any problems last time, but... oh, there we go. Nope. Finish the smoke. And we'll see if the president is feeling suicidal today. Cool. And onward bound.
Do you read?
Probably another hour or something. Hour and a half, maybe. I think should take me to wrap this up.
That's right.
I thought he read.
I don't anticipate any problems with any bosses.
That's right.
I haven't used a single ration yet, so I don't expect that I'll have any problems. I don't know how many raids you've got to beat, but I know when that fight comes up, it's gonna end really quickly to me. I know he doesn't have a dog tag, but I always check. Not sure how many rays you have to kill on this one. I think it's something like... it's got to be something like 10 or 15, hasn't it, really? It makes sense.
I took these photos 2 years ago.
Probably have to kill like
pictures. They were on the news
6 on easy and 10 on normal and 15 on hard, and then the full 20 on
Forget
extreme, I would assume. It's just only an estimation though. I'll try counting them, which is a big mistake you can make when you're actually struggling with that fight. I've tried it before, start trying to count them, and it's like, don't do it. It's distracting. But seeing as it'll probably be quite a bit more chill this time, I might give it a go. Hold your horses, we're not there yet. Got Vamp next. After a bit of swimming. Body armor, although I don't suppose I'm going to need it really, but it's always better to pick it up, get into the habit of doing so. Right. Left. Left. Right. Russian there now. And right. Mines. Yeah, almost 8:30 PM. And straight through here. I think that's up. I always get confused on that one for some reason. I always think I've got to go right at the start. I'll pick them up, Ryder. Stop being such a clod. I had Wendy's today, man. Wendy's is good. It's like if Burger King and McDonald's had a child. Right, let's do Vamp properly, or at least... Why did I shoot him with that then? Where's my steak? I think Wendy's is a pretty new thing over here. I don't think we've had it for very long. Stinger missile actually traced the knife. Oh yeah, I should probably take care of the lights. I'm sure the amount of explosives I'm going to use for this will take care of it for me, but... Probably shouldn't use these actually, but... Yeah. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I am the only one that can hurt me. And claymores. Claymores everywhere. Oh, he's invincible. Can it hold up to a Stinger missile? Yes, it can. Just hit a mine. Oh, brilliant. You've really got to hold the button down hard to actually get a decent launch out of this thing. That's the problem, as soon as you see where he is, he's already throwing something. Nikita won't be any use. Let's lock this area down. Grenade! Got him! I didn't make it. Why is this thing so awkward to shoot? If I can get the angle right, I can start actually hitting it. Well, the odds that Vamp actually takes me out. He's messing around trying to do things. I make grenades into the water. I could use stuns, but I don't have to actually don't have any grenades left. Uh-oh. I think I just naded myself. Stinger this time. I got him! Oh, Vamp might actually make me use my first ration. Try not to bleed to death. Come on, run into a mine. Vamp is actually like, you know, still a tough fight if you do it properly. Well, I use the term properly, but what I mean is without glitching him out. Come on, run into a claymore. I would love to finish you up with a claymore. Only 2 shots left and I can't go for refills. Oh shit, he got me! Oh.
Right. Are you alright?
First boss to kill me.
Raiden!
Not using rations though, I've decided I'm not using them. If I'd have actually shot him in the head instead of going for the non-lethal approach, that would have been fine. Uh-oh. Oh good, it didn't go in either. Just about. RGB bullet. There's apparently grenades and missiles are bullets now. Ow! Dude, I was doing something. That's rude. Fuck, I'll shoot up. You slippery son of a bitch. I still want to kill him with a claymore. He doesn't come down very often. Uh-oh. That was smart. That was intentional. I did that to give him a chance. Feeling negative about making it too easy. Entirely intentional. Yeah, this thing is so clunky. How high/low do I have to aim? And how hard do I have to press down the button to get an actual decent... I know it can fire further than that. Okay, come on, Mr. Vampire. There we go. I'm taking hits again. Stop swimming around so much. Around and round he goes. Where he stops, nobody knows. Oh. Turns out it's right there. Probably be just fine shooting it, really. Does quite a bit more damage than I was expecting though. Oops, where's he? Try not to get hit. And back in the drink. I'm going to run out of RGB in a second and have to actually shoot him. I always say that's too low and I don't want to walk into my own mine. I got one shot on it left. That wasn't a direct hit. What the fuck, man? Did he just run? I didn't actually mind that section, did I? There he just ran into it. Blow myself up? No, I won't. I thought I had mines down there, so I was just standing there expecting him to do nothing. Instead, he got me. There you are. Oh, and yeah, I got a Frosty. Yeah, those Frosties are awesome. How can you go to Wendy's and not get a Frosty? Blood red.
Colonel.
To move on. Yeah, okay, let's try and remember which way this goes. Shouldn't be too hard. Rocking and a rolling. Nope, I've already lost my way. Distracted by something. Okay. Full start. Straight on. That's forwards, one ahead, left. Pick it up. Pick it up. Why is Ryden being so finicky today? Left and up. That's that. Clear.
Can you hear me now?
Right. I'm going to take a slight break to grab a drink.
Leave me.
Well, actually, no. I'll do this next bit next because it starts me off in the water. It's just a good. It's just a
Put your
rolling
ear-
start. Yeah, thank you. There we go. Whoops, wrong button. There we go. Straight into a mine, straight into a corridor that I didn't need to go down. Awesome. That's where we came in from, so... Oh, she's not even close to drowning yet. Right. You're going to equip the body armor, because... I might get hit. Vamp hurt me a lot more than I was expecting him to. I wasn't expecting to actually die to a boss. It never happens.
Right.
Right. Oh yeah, long scene. Sorry, I'll leave this playing while I get a drink. Be back in a sec.
Do you remember the panic that gripped the computer industry prior to the end of the century?
You mean the Y2K problem?
That's right. If you recall, our government supplied the world with a countermeasure program. Using the internet at full capacity. The program was distributed to every governmental organization, every key facility throughout the world. In addition, the same program was included in an OS application for distribution among the public.
Let me guess. The Y2K countermeasure contained a program designed by the Patriots.
Yes, and everything supplied from that day onward contains the same program.
Impossible.
Do you know how a computer operates? Do you really know the basic principles on how data is exchanged? Nobody's aware of it, but there's a subsystem in place, and it's about to be activated.
Is that why Solidus wants to burn out every electrical circuit in Manhattan with a nuclear blast?
Probably, but the overall system isn't actually complete.
What?
It still lacks the necessary factors for judging situations. I heard they were planning a major experiment in the next few days to provide complex data for GW to study. And suddenly all this happens.
Emma, it's not your fault. If it wasn't for the terrorists...
Yeah, you're right. Well, I think that's about all I know.
Right. Thanks. I think we'd better head for the computer room.
My bird in the computer room. Is he safe?
That noisy, overgrown parakeet?
Excuse me, he's a parrot. And he's my best friend. My only friend.
Well, the bird's okay.
Good. Did you know that in the old days, miners used to take a canary into the mine shafts to detect toxic gas?
That's what he's for?
No. I really needed someone to talk to.
Right. I think we'd better get moving. We've got a little longer to cover than the last time.
I'll give it my best.
Whatever you do, don't open your eyes.
Why not?
A dead body, not a pretty sight.
Oh.
Once we get past it, it'll be too dark to see anything. What are those sticks in your head?
These? They're lacquered chopsticks. They hold your hair in place. Did you know that they're pretty popular in Europe and South America?
Can't say that I do. You're not only cute, but smart too.
Oh, I'm much more than cute.
Okay, let's go.
Every time I do a BRB and come back, I'm always tempted to just to say that old classic line, oh, stream's on. I didn't know. Been on the whole time. Good old dark side Phil accidentally jacking off on stream. Just still one of the most hilarious things to ever happen on the internet. It is the thanks to someone finding it even more hilarious than I do. I've seen that clip way too many times. The good news for Phil is that he got off real good on that one. Yeah, right. And he didn't get banned for it either. It's not like you could see anything, but you could see his face, and you knew what he was doing. He came back and was like, oh, you mean when I was stretching? Jerking off on cam? No, I was stretching, dude. I was like, oh, because I had such a good stretch. Like, no, you weren't. You weren't stretching. Oh yeah, but he was kind of a jerk anyway. He was always gouging his fans for money. And he kept doing stuff like, saying to his fans, oh, I need your help, I need more money because I'm going to get kicked out of my apartment, etc, etc. And he was never actually in any real danger of anything like that happening. He just wanted more money. He was doing stuff like that all the time. Bit of a bug problem. You can spray them with the coolant and then, oh shit, I've messed up my timing quite bad. You can spray them with the coolant and they move out of the way. That's how you're supposed to do it. Oh, this is totally different anyway. Or is it? Yeah, totally different. Okay. Okay, well, this is good. Don't know how I'm going to deal with this now. It's a different setup. Completely. Come on.
Please. Don't shoot.
Give it up. not so bad. Gonna go back and grab Emma, because we're gonna have a little bit of a problem in a second. Like I've said this before, I said this on the Vampire Madness video, but I'll say it again. Still, because it still blows my mind that the chick who plays Emma is Elena in Grandia 2. I'm like, oh, brilliant. And so many characters from Metal Gear Solid, the voice actors, are also in Grandia 2, like loads of them. That's it, go check it out, man. I'm not around that way, you idiot. Who checks out a room like that?
Don't kill me.
Should be thanking him for making it easier, but... I'll just take this one. Move on. Yeah, and that dude didn't even notice anything about that.
Freeze!
Yeah, this is, yeah. It's easier. Definitely easier. Thought it was going to be a problem because the guard placement was different, but no, it's not a problem. Just like I've got an idea in my head of exactly what the layout of every single level is. And some of them are just, well, I think this is the first one that's not been exactly the same. Thankfully, no tough guys here. Makes things much easier. Alright, we'll move you up. And yeah, that guy spawns right about there. He is.
Freeze!
No! Please don't.
And that'll about do it. Easy. Oh, thick brazier. Near the end now. I'll just chaff it. I'll be able to deal with this. Too many damn ciphers. Shit, well that's how fuck it. Where is he? Is he not here? I hope he's not. He is. How cool, the chaff also does the same as his radio from the look of things. Oh shit, he's out the door though, isn't he? Go on. Oh, I put myself in a very uncomfortable situation. Oh, it's only another... Oh, wait. What? Where the fuck? Shit, what does that do to Emma? Cool, she just sits there. Works for me. I handled that very badly. I had a smoke in the same hand that I was aiming with, so... Smoking kills, you'll run. That was left-handed. For anyone unfamiliar with that one, good old Commandos in Command & Conquer. One of my favourite non-characters. But yeah, that screwed me up because he wasn't in the position I was expecting. I was expecting him to be coming up here. Usually this is where he is, right where I am now. I don't know how I expected that to go. Tiberian Sun was your favourite game for... Oh yeah, that was a great one. It got a lot of bad press. A lot of people didn't like it, but I thought it was great. The cyborg commandos, man, they were brilliant. Terminate! And like blowing mammoth tanks and buildings up with 3 shots alike. It was absolutely amazing.
Are you going to shoot me?
Yes, I am. That's for being such a stick in the mud and a pisser. I should have tortured that guy more. He deserved it. These guys over here still out, because otherwise they're going to see Emma. It's not going to be any fun. They're still sleeping. They'll be asleep forever, won't they? The M9 lasts ages on this. You love the Grenadier skill where you could command fire at the ground and get extra distance off the discs. Oh, my memory's not good enough. I remember the ending of it when you've got I'm pretty sure when I was playing as the Nod and you've got to fire off like 3 ICBMs. I remember that mission. I didn't play it as much as like the original or Red Alert 2 or Retaliation. I played those a lot more than I did Tiberium Sun. But I did enjoy it. A lot of people said they didn't like Tiberium Sun at all. I don't know what was wrong with them. It was another great Command and Conquer game. Be out, fire. I am the fireman. I put out fires. You are no match for me. Wahaha. Look at me walking over your cinders. Yeah, I remember enjoying Tiberium Sun quite a bit.
Damn it.
What's
James
wrong?
L. Jones, I know the name. Can you tell me who he's played? Because I know that name. But I don't know where I know it from, you know? Is this too close? Nope, just fine. Go check that out, dude. Voice of Darth Vader and Mufasa, of course, yeah. He did quite a lot of things. He's got one of those voices that is just like, you hear he's done a lot of acting and it's like, well, duh. Like Jeremy Irons, his voice, fucking fantastic. Simon Templeman, incredible voice. Michael Bain, I don't recognise that name. What's he done? I love trivia like this. I love going through all the voice actors and stuff like that. Michael, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Michael Bain. No, it can't be Michael Bain that I'm thinking of. I think I'm thinking of somebody else. Kyle Reese in Terminator. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I never knew the name of that actor, to be honest, but he was in a lot of things as well, wasn't he? Well, of course he was in Terminator, so it was probably set him up for life as far as jobs go.
Are you going to shoot me?
Dude, have you been paying attention to what's happened to your comrades? Probably should check the radio. Just pop the leg as well. Die Hard 3. Die Hard 3, my favourite Die Hard. It's the best one in my opinion. Because that's... mostly because it's got Jeremy Irons in it. Yeah, like I was just saying about Jeremy Irons. Yeah, he's fantastic in Die Hard 3. Oh, Die Hard 2, that's the worst one. Oh, wait. Die Hard 2 was the worst one until they made more after 3. After they made more after 3, then Die Hard 2 sort of like... everyone sort of went, you know, Die Hard 2's not actually that bad. Yeah. So, like, Irons... yeah, he is a fantastic actor. Did you hear all the stuff about Bruce Willis, though? It's really sad what happened to Bruce Willis. Like, in his old age, he got dementia, but his family and whatnot, well, the people that were working around him, they were all like, they just made him carry on working. Apparently, his, like, dementia or senility, whatever it was, he had some stuff wrong with his head. And all the people around him just kept casting him for roles and making him work, and they knew how bad it was. it was so bad that on set a director asked him to do the same line, not scene,
Enemy
the same
soldiers,
line.
gun
I
ciphers.
believe it was 12
I don't think we're gonna
times,
be
and he
able to
couldn't
slip
get it
past
right.
all that.
And when the director stormed
like
off
you
set,
very-
frustrated about it, the only thing Bruce
This is
Willis
riding
Willis said was, "What did I do?" Or it was like, "Did I do something wrong?" Something like that. It's like, fucking hell, these people carried on making him work when he was getting that bad. It's sad. Who doesn't love Bruce Willis? Die Hard 2 gets posthumously awarded Academy Award only because the movies after 3 were so bad. Absolutely. Yeah, it's a shame. Everyone loves Bruce Willis. I just recently watched the rest of the Unbreakable trilogy, and I didn't think Unbreakable would be the weakest of the 3. Split and Glass were just so fucking good. I was absolutely shocked by how good they were. I put them on expecting, like, yeah, it's a movie. I was like, wow, they're fantastic films. Oops. Oh wait, I don't need to swap the trank rifle. Yeah, I can just kill people. Brilliant. I almost habitually there swapped to the trank rifle to trank that guy, and I was like, I don't need to do it. Come on. It's taking too long. Good, there's no others. Brilliant. Sorry, I'm focusing because I don't want to do this twice. I've already done it like 12 times in the last couple of days. Where's the other guys? How many are there? Alright, I've got a minute. It looks like I've got a minute. Oh, that's that guy. That guy. There you go. I'm going to read your chats in a second, just as soon as I clear this section. Right, that should do it. Split is your favourite of the 3. I can see why. Split and Glass were both brilliant. Yeah, unfortunately, I'd seen Glass first. So, and then I learned that Split was actually the second of the 3. So I went and watched that. I was like, yeah, they're both fantastic. Split is just, I don't know the name of the actor, but the actor that was playing, I think his real name is Kevin, but, it's easiest just to call him the Beast, isn't it, really? That's what he's going to be remembered as. But actor who was playing him, absolutely fantastic. I believed that guy had split personality. Yeah, exactly, because obviously I'd seen Unbreakable like 20 years ago or whenever it came out, and I had heard that there was sequels, but I hadn't watched them. James McAvoy. Another one that I've heard the name, but I don't know what else he's been in. But absolutely fantastic in that, no doubt. Like, I believed that dude had split personality. He did an amazing job. A Scot from my way. Everything sounds more brutal when you're saying it in a Scottish accent. Oh, young Xavier in the X. Oh, of course. Yeah, now I see it. Yeah. Oh, shit, I'm out. Getting overly trigger happy. What? That's it?
This is Snake.
Okay, I never normally do this, but I'm going to call Snake for help so I can take a break. I've never done this before, I don't think.
I can't handle
I think
this
maybe when I
alone.
originally
Okay,
played this game,
I'll
like
take
20
care
years
of
ago
it.
or whatever.
I'm going to show you how sniping should be handled. Take a good look. My sniping field will be limited to the area you're watching through your PSG-1 scope. Keep a good lookout on Emma's surroundings, even while I'm shooting, all right?
Because you're also not allowed to ask for Snake's help. Not that it's much help, he only appears at the very end of the encounter on Extreme. But you're not allowed to ask for his help, because his kills count towards yours. So if you go for a big boss, that's a no-no. Oh, here we go. My old friend, the ammo box, getting in my field of view. Let's just pop more pentazamine. Oh right, that was Snake. I thought, I was like, I didn't fire that shot. I was like, oh, it's Snake. That was both of us. We did that together, man. There's another Johnny's moment here. I've already got the trophy, but I'm going to listen to it anyway because it's entertaining. Thank you, Snake. Ah, this is so much nicer. Oh, come on, I want to get that one before Snake does. Oh, there we go, I got that one. Whoops, shit. Oh, come on. That was me. Just getting a bit competitive with Snake. Don't you? That's mine, that's mine, that's mine. Oh, you son of a bitch, he got that one. Alright, she pops up here. There's another Johnny Bowel movement to listen to. It's quite a funny one, so, you know, listen up. I got him in the kneecap, that'll do for me. I wish I could do all of the accents. Yeah, I try, but apparently I'm bad at them. Let's see. Be Mike.
Freeze!
Ah!
A girl? What are you doing here?
It's not by choice, thank you very much.
Very much.
You're not gonna shoot me.
No.
Why not?
Stay away from good-looking women when you're fighting. Otherwise you'll get hit with diarrhea. One of the few things I learned from Shadow Moses.
What are you talking about?
Ancient history. Don't worry about it.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but does this mean you're letting me go?
Well, you could have found a nicer way to say that, but sure. Better hurry.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Just run like hell. Oh no, my stomach! Not again! Oh. This place is about to sink! Just get out fast, okay? Oh.
Wait!
What?
What's your name?
Don't have one!
Huh?
Okay, fine. It's Johnny! Oh, I'm not gonna make it.
Hey, if we run into each other again...
Oh.
What a weird guy.
I love Emma, she's cute. Yeah, he used to play GTA 5 a lot with some Aussies. He built a pretty decent Australian accent. Yes, that is Johnny from Metal Gear Solid 4. He has been in every single Metal Gear Solid game besides Metal Gear Solid 3. And in that one, he had it was like his father or his grandfather or something that played the role of the dude with bad bowels. Yes, Johnny is the same guy that marries Meryl. That guy you just heard there, and the guy you heard earlier on, that's the guy that marries Meryl. Interesting, no? He's also the same guy in the original Metal Gear Solid, where, how did I never put that together? Yes, yeah, interesting little tidbits. He's also, I believe he's your guard in, because he's there and he mentioned Shadow Moses. He was your cell guard, I think, because you get out of it when he needs to go to the bathroom. That's why you love this types of streams. I'm glad you're loving it, man. Yeah, it's an interesting little. I'm pure geek. I look into all sorts of random trivia and stuff like that. So 151, that's got to be enough. But yeah, I look into all sorts of stuff like that. Come on, Snake. Ah. Damn it, he's beating me. I should have been counting this. No. That could have been either one of us. I think it was me, though. Right, we're almost... Oh, damn it. Need more ammo for Vamp. I probably shouldn't be firing live rounds at Emma either, really. It is better to do the Vamp bit with the trank rifle. I do have a full trank rifle, so I'm going to do that. I don't know what I'm worried about, but it just seems like the better idea. Whoops. Just seems like a better idea. Damn it! Snake is absolutely trouncing me. Alright, here we go. I'm going to swap to the trank rifle. Oh, yeah, fuck it. I don't want to, like I say, I don't want to, I don't think there's any way, like, fuck it, I'm gonna use live rounds, I'm gonna fire live rounds at Emma, fuck it. It's better to do this bit with the tranq rifle, because that way you don't accidentally tap down her HP at all, but, fuck it. I'll accidentally shoot her in the head once or twice. Oh, he's so impressive, isn't he? He's terrible, he's horrible, he's grim, he's vamp, he's brilliant! Let's go. She should have to snap it and take it anyway. She's got tons of health, ain't she? Oh, fuck, fine. There we go. Oops, that was a risk. Oh, wow, that was so easy. Now I remember why that bit's always such a joke. Alright, let's have a bit of a think. What's next? Arsenal gear, Tengus. That'll be about it. Actually, ahead of schedule. I was expecting... No, I was expecting... Actually, no, I think I'm behind schedule. I've been taking breaks and stuff.
Right.
Still at least one more guy to get. It's the dude with the headphones, everyone's favourite guy. Oh, he's not there. Completely different placement. Still got the headphones going though.
Freeze!
And no, we will not be torturing or doing anything horrible to this guy. The guys with the headphones, they're off limits. They're cool, they're rocking. In fact, I'm not even gonna... just gonna gently choke him out so that he doesn't drown as well. Yeah, he'll wake up before the place sinks. Don't need to worry about this, do I? Just take my usual route. There it goes. Straight across. Uh-oh, forgot about that. Oh no, they didn't repair. I thought they repaired on... Ooh. Well, that I've been lied to. My memory has betrayed me, and so has people who said that they repair on normal stuff. They don't repair at all. If I'd known that, I wouldn't have run across them earlier. Not a big deal, though. Ups and daisies. Oh shit. Ooh. Almost fucked that up. Very close to an oopsie. We put those stairs here. Just gonna stop some bugs. Oh, here's something that I should have done earlier on. Always good. Take this, you little bastards. Have some of this. Yeah, this is Major League Pest Control. Yeah, that's it. Get nice and close. Nice and close on it, you little bastards. Oh, that is just grim. I didn't even know that was going to happen. That's fantastic. Horrible, but it's fantastic. The sad bit that everyone skips like every time.
Jack?
You've seen it once, you've seen it 1,000 times. The bit where Otacon breaks down in a semi-unconvincing way. I want to watch this bit, actually.
Is he still alive? He was when Olga brought him in. I've checked everything, including the genome data, but there's nothing on this guy. NSA, CIA, FBI. He doesn't exist in any database. He's a non-existent operative from a non-existent organization.
I suspected as much. However, I know this man.
Huh?
Wake him up.
Don't have a choice but to watch the next bit. Oh, this torture sequence is a joke on extreme. I'm not even going to bother pushing a button for the first bit. I'm actually going to count the button presses. I'm going to count them. Kept you waiting, huh?
You know this fellow?
Welcome back.
Remember me, don't you? You've grown.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Yeah. Torture sequence is a joke on extreme. On normal, it's just like, needn't really push anything.
This is my son. I taught him everything. I never thought I'd see you again.
The end fight between Ocelot
You don't remember.
and
Your name,
Snake
your
is just
skills.
chef's kiss.
Everything you know,
It's so good.
you learn from me.
Everything about it is fantastic. If you're ever looking for something to watch, I recommend there's a bunch of videos of that end fight sequence, but there's one that stands out amongst them because some dude had actually mastered the game well enough to do every single action that happens during that fight, every single cutscene that happens, and there's a lot of them. There's one where Ocelot kisses Snake on the cheek. Like literally, this happens. This is something that you can trigger in the end fight between Ocelot and Snake.
When the war ended,
Ocelot will kiss him on the cheek during a headlock, and there's so much good choreography.
Known they would recruit you.
When does Ocelot gets Liquid Arm? Was it not in 2? It's between Metal Gear Solid 1 and Metal Gear Solid 2. It happens off screen.
For the Patriots, I doubt he knows anything of interest.
Because Liquid died at the end of Metal Gear Solid,
We'll use him
and
like you suggested.
Ocelot lost his arm in Metal Gear Solid. So they took the arm off Liquid and put it on Ocelot. But that happened in between them, obviously. They did, because...
Could it be that he's here too?
Seeing as you love trivia and everything, I'll just throw this one at you. Because it's something that some people miss. I think... I don't know exactly how, but yeah. Ocelot was behind everything. Ocelot did everything. It was all Ocelot. Ocelot is the main bad guy in Metal Gear Solid 4, and the whole Liquid possessing him thing was basically an act. He used hypnotic suggestion to induce is this big boss in the suit. No, that's Solidus. He's the third Snake brother. That's why he looks so much like Big Boss.
Perhaps I should be grateful to this kid.
Because he's designed to be a perfect balance between solid and liquid. And he was also the president of the United fucking States. Solidus was the fucking president.
Am I? Why, inside Arsenal Gear, of course.
And funnily enough, if you actually look into things and realise exactly what's going on, Solidus is actually a good guy. Yeah, it's like...
I'll take this back.
When you first figure that out, Solidus is actually doing the right thing. He's going about it in a very warlike way, but his plan is basically to kill the Patriots who are controlling everything. He wants to eliminate the Patriots. He is a good guy.
Stay as you are.
Ocelot's plan is the same.
What are you up to?
But he wants to really make everyone know about it, their existence and everything. He goes about it in a slightly different way. But at the end of every single game,
Ninja?
there's a really chilling call between Ocelot and a third party at the end of every single game. And every single game, you think that he's working for somebody else. He is technically working for them, but he's playing them. Ocelot is responsible for everything, the entire thing, everything. In fact, at the end of Metal Gear Solid 4, when you stop Ocelot, he says, you say to him, but you could have stopped us. Why didn't you? And he says, stopped you? Why would I want to do that? This is what I've been heading towards. This was, you know, everything you did throughout all the games, it was all Ocelot's plan, besides maybe Metal Gear Solid 3. When he was still young. But yeah, it was all Ocelot. Everything that happens. Ocelot planned it all. It was all a calculated, lifelong plan, and it worked in the end of the day. The ending of Metal Gear Solid 4 is what Ocelot wanted. That's how he wanted things to go down. That's why he dies happy at the end. He won, basically. Snake also won in the process, of course, but, you know...
What about Snake? I thought you were
and Snake was the one who actually won the fight to the death, so he won the fight as well. But Ocelot's plan came to fruition after like 50 years of work.
They were responsible for getting us out of the sinking tanker alive.
It's brilliant. I fucking love Metal Gear Solid, man.
So you were partners since the
it's
incident?
so deep.
No, I only found out the truth.
Not in the shallow sense of the word.
Huh?
When I confronted him here.
You fought with Snake? When?
Well, it was around the time you were holding hands with that girl.
Snake. So you joined hands with him to pay back a debt?
No, mutual gain.
Mutual gain?
My job was to assist you. If Solidus gets away with Arsenal, your mission is a failure. The Patriots would judge.
Oh yeah, and if you remember, I think her name was Paz.
Terminate my child. Putting it simply,
that's Olga's daughter.
Depends on your success.
So you did it.
She's the first boss you fight in this game.
Why would the Patriots want to help me? Are they hoping I'll take Solidus out?
No, you're just like me. We're just pawns.
Pawns for what purpose?
The S3 plan.
Huh?
You'll figure it out sooner or later, but I wonder if you'll handle the truth.
What do you mean?
Listen, we haven't got time for this. Solidus will commence his attack any minute. He's got to be stopped.
What about the virus?
No results so far. I think the Patriots have tampered with the program.
Will it work?
I don't know.
Get me out of this thing.
Not yet. I'll release your restraints after I leave this room.
Where's my gear?
Snake's got everything. I couldn't bring it here.
And
you can always count on Snake.
The passageway ahead leads to a hangar. He'll be waiting there. I gave him a card key for the hangar.
Does Snake plan to destroy Arsenal gear?
No. Even for Snake, it's impossible to completely destroy this thing. The only option is to stop Solidus and his men.
What are you going to do?
Stay concealed. That's my role. I still can't afford to be discovered.
Oh yeah, I figured out where the last gold tag is too. Oh, here it comes.
They're bound to find you.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while. Brace yourself.
She is One Punch Woman. Just like, you feel that hit, man. Every single time. It feels like she's hitting you, like, right through the screen. Takes away your fucking health bar as well. It's like, fuck off. Was that really necessary, dear?
Jack, are you alright?
Oh,
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Except for a few thousand broken ribs.
It's unbelievable.
Right, this next bit, assuming the guards are in similar patrol patterns and positioning as they are on Extreme, I'm going to show you a mega easy way to go through it. Because I actually watched a video of someone doing their big boss run, and they didn't have this. Their way of getting around this section was way more convoluted. And, I mean, it was still relatively simple, but it was like, this doesn't have to be that complicated. Look, this guy turns around, you run. Right? That's the same as that other dude that I was mentioning. And he's better at this game than I am, but for some reason he hasn't figured this out. Then this next bit, up to here, wait, turn, move, jump. He sees you a little bit, but not enough. Over that. Oh, there's a camera there on extreme. Straight through here. Oh no, that's the camera. This guy's patrolling up here, but that's no problem, because we can do this. Straight through. I have had so many troubles with that bit in the past. And it's that easy, man. Anyone can do it. Here we go, with the spam calls until we move on. But once you understand how that you can do that the guards have literally no peripheral vision. I think that's the term anyway. But yeah, once you understand that, all you've got to do is watch them and see which way they turn. If they turn left, then you know you can do that to them on their left side. If they turn right, then you know you can do that on the... I've phrased it wrongly, but you know what I mean. That's it, it's simple. It's that simple. Now the last... If there should be a dog tag here.
Amazing how you walk around like...
I was bashing my head against a wall, trying to figure out where this dog tag was for so long.
Move the right stick.
And then, you know, I'm not sure if I can do it now, but...
What are you thinking? Damn kid.
Fuck it, I won't do it now. I'll do it when the firefight starts. You've already figured out who's got the dog tag though, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's because I was like, Arsenal Gear Rectum. Where? I know there's only like a couple of places in Arsenal Gear. Like, who's got the dog tag? And you don't have a gun until the firefight. So who's got the dog tag? It's fucking Snake. So as soon as the fight starts, I'm going to trank him. And then I'm going to do my best to explain how I went about this section on Extreme, because I don't have any footage of it, other than when I played it through the second time on Extreme, I did more or less the same thing.
You got enough?
So I'm going to quickly explain how it goes, because it's fucking impossible on Extreme. The guy that I watched was like, oh, this isn't too difficult. And I was like, yeah, it fucking is. Snake can die, you know. And I needed to figure out a way to keep Snake from dying, because I could keep myself safe. I knew how to get myself... I knew how to keep myself safe. If Snake wasn't going... If there wasn't a potential for Snake dying, that would have been no problem. I could have just... I could have just hung over the ledge or stood in the little room. Or, there's loads of ways for you to keep Raiden alive during that thing. If Snake can take everyone out by himself, and he can't. Thankfully, I figured out why. I figured out why Snake dies. And there's a very simple and easy explanation for it, but I'll get to that in a second. First of all, there's this room, which goes, like I said, I'm going to tranquilize him. This isn't anything to do with what I was talking about. This is just me getting dog tag. Go down. And pick him up. Oh, Solid Snake! He's Hideo Kojima on Extreme. That dog tag is Hideo Kojima. But right, I've already lost health, but I've got the tag and it saves it. So, this is how I do it on Extreme. Yeah. I don't even have body armor equipped, that's stupid. Fuck it, I'll ration. Whatever. I'm trying to demonstrate something that is complicated. And this is how you go about it. You stun grenade. Stun grenade. Stun grenade. This is much harder on Extreme, I'm just going to mention that. Usually you're getting shot to hell doing this. They're much quicker spawns. But this is a cool one. Let's see if I can do it. Unequip. No, not first time. No, I'm doing it too soon. Whoops, no. See, it's hard. You gotta press against the wall, Oh, he knocked me out of it. Oh, I'm not taking any damage this next time. Now there's a body in the way. Now, there we go. Alright. It's first person view, punch kick. Punch kick. There we go. How cool is that?
Raiden, they've got Rose. What?
It's cheap, but on extreme, going for big boss is pretty much the only way to get through this shit.
Get a grip. But Snake, it's a trap. Since the
you can get through that, like, you know, okay-ish, but it'll take loads of tries. That's where you're saying you don't want that, because this next room is a fucking nightmare. It's going to be easy here, but I'm also going to explain what I was getting to a minute ago. Like I say, Snake can die here. Obviously, on extreme, you'd want to go for non-lethal, so you also wouldn't want to use this attack at all. The lunge, even if you've got the blade set to non-lethal, that's still a lethal kill. So you can't use that attack, and it's probably the best one that the blade has. But what I figured out about this encounter was that Snake's okay, he can actually take out everyone, but his AI is basically a jacked up version of everybody else's. See this guy here, he's a perfect example. That's where you don't want them to be. He can't figure out targets that are there. I'm going to go there and show you the same thing. If he stops killing people for a second, yeah, they'll come over. Probably. Maybe if Snake ever stops killing people. He's using an automatic SOCOM. In extreme, he's got the the M4. That's interesting. But yeah, see, they can't quite figure it out. Look at that guy right now. The Tengu warrior guys, they're okay. They can sometimes figure it out. But in here, you're pretty safe. But the same goes for Snake. He can't quite figure out the collision of this... Oops, didn't mean to switch weapons. Okay, did I already use a ration? Oh, whatever, I'll get through it. But yeah, they can't quite figure out the collision detection of this barrier. They can't quite get their heads around it. So they stand there doing nothing. And if a guy with a gun, one of the Tengu guys with a gun, stands about here, he's basically got free reign to shoot Snake, or you, for quite some time. So that's the trick to keeping Snake alive in this encounter, is to just run from there to here and back again, killing whatever's in your way and not getting shot like a moron. That's the trick to it. It sounds simple, but, you know, like was just shown, you can always get hit. Still, it's, you know, it's a lot harder if you don't do that. It's about watching both those sections. If a guard with a gun is standing there, he's gonna be able to shoot you or Snake once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times. It depends how long it takes for Snake's AI to figure out that he can shoot that guy. But it takes a while. It's about the collision around that railing. They just can't quite figure out how to deal with it, so they just stand there doing nothing. And Snake will just ignore them, and they'll just fire freely at them. I noticed it because when I was doing attempts on it, he just suddenly, out of nowhere, took like 20% of his health bar in repeated hits. Or sometimes 40% of his health bar in repeated hits. I was like, why the fuck is that happening? Why does every now and then he suddenly just loses a fuck ton of health? I figured it out. It's because the AI is dumb. The AI is still pretty good considering when the game was made. Obviously, I'm not belittling the game. These things happen, but that's it. That's the trick. Check those little corridor bits. That's how you get through it.
It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior.
And I know that works, because as soon as I figured that out, I died God knows how many times to that bit, and as soon as I figured it out and did that, I did it first try. So, it's definitely that. But nobody seems to mention that. I think a lot of the people who, like, are really, really good at the game aren't too
It was obvious the Patriots
They'll
were
explain
among
things,
my
but they won't
ranks.
explain things well
I had to
enough.
smoke out the agent before the mission
But
entered
the footage that
final
I saw of the
phase.
dude
You
that
came
I
in handy
took some hints from
as
about doing
bait.
Big Boss, he didn't bring this up at all, and he wasn't doing it in the footage that was shown either. He just ran about it and got lucky. And I'm like, yeah, you got lucky on that fight. It's not that easy, I don't care how good you are. Snake dying is, like, nothing to do with you, unless it is, and the only way I know about to counter that is to do the thing. But it's like a magician with his tricks, isn't it, really? As soon as you explain how it's done, it's all very well and good showing people, and they look at it and go, wow, this guy's really good. But if you explain to them how to do it, and how it works, and the logic behind it, it's like a magician giving away the secrets to his magic tricks, isn't it? Suddenly it's like, oh, that's easy. And then suddenly you don't look as cool anymore. This bit is just fire freely. Typically you don't want to fire missiles before the lock-on goes red. This is another thing that I haven't seen explained. It's okay on this bit because the rays here are dumb in this first formation. But typically, you want to wait for it to go red before you fire your missile. Well, that was bad of me. Now they're mobilising, that's fine, that's where it's supposed to be. Gatling gun, easy one to avoid, you just go backwards. Like I was saying before, just shoot the ones on the side, just shoot them in the head now and again. It's okay because that one in the middle is now officially dead, so we can actually take some real shots on the ones outside. But yeah, wait for the actual lock-on to go red before you fire the missile. If you fire the missile just straight out the bat, it'll only have a little bit of travel time before it self-detonates. Like, and if the target's far away, it's not long enough to actually, for the missile to hit. So you want to wait a second or so before you actually let rip. Oops, that one was coming in. See that one at the back there? If this was extreme, he would still be firing missiles now. just there he goes, yeah, they still, you know, whoa. Got a bit cocky there. But yeah, I've done this quite a few times now, so it is a case of, you don't want to, like I just did there, taking 2 shots of that guy in the back. Don't do that. I'm only doing that because it's normal and I'm being cocky. If you're on extreme, don't do that. Just shoot one at the head. Like even if they're not doing that thing that exposes their core, don't do it. If there's one in the middle still up, don't try to do damage at the ones outside. Just shoot them in the head. It's firing missiles. See, firing before you've got a full lock on is okay if the target's close. But otherwise, don't do it. Like that one I can just let rip. And you want to see there's got to be one behind me somewhere. There it is. Oh, that was lucky. But I'm in the head while he's open. But this is a lot slower because it's on normal. And you don't want to be this close when that one does that either, because again on extreme they've got they use that laser breath move a lot more, and it is an instant kill even if you do have a full health bar, which you won't have a full health bar coming into this fight. You will be a one-shot kill for most of the things that the rays use. That was easy. Yeah, that was definitely half the amount of time, so I reckon about 10 of them. No, I'm okay.
Are you awake yet, Jack?
Oh yeah. Not sure if this works or not, but I do it just because it might. But apparently if you look over there at Snake during this bit, it helps you maintain O2 gauge while he's squeezing you. Because it gives Raiden hope for the future.
My son.
I probably don't need to do it here, but I definitely don't want to fail in one of these. There we go. Goes on for a little bit of time. See if I can avoid losing any health. Oh, lost my flow. There we go. Yeah, not so bad.
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
It's stressful on extreme because you've, like I say, you've only got 8 saves on extreme. So when you get to this point, depending on how you've used your saves, you might only have enough saves for the Metal Gear Rays and not a save for Solidus. But
business of my own to attend to.
I didn't take that risk. I was like, I don't want to risk having to fight the Rays again, even when I thought it was going to be easy. I was like, I'm not going to take the risk. I want one for that and one for Solidus. And the Solidus fight is a fucking joke. Like, even on extreme, it's so easy. Like, that's like the one fight that I'll say is just, it's super simple. It's fucking easier before he goes into phase 2. Like, phase 2 actually, it's, sorry, harder before he goes into phase 2. When he goes into phase 2, it's like, oh good, I've won. Makes it so much easier.
S3 is a system
actually, this is all good dialogue, so I'm going to go to the bathroom and I'll be a second.
S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It is a method, a protocol that created a circumstance that made you what you are.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
What you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof. Raiden, there are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them? It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught. You pretended to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to...
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did. It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW was still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
Your persona, experiences, triumphs, and defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective...
Oh yeah, this part was always trippy.
To generate and manipulate them.
It's even trippier listening to it these days, to be honest, because people say about The Simpsons predicting the future and all that so much. It's like, have you played Metal Gear Solid 2?
Think again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
There's so much in this game that is just like, yeah,
if you die, my child dies.
either Hideo Kojima is just like amazingly great at writing brilliant stuff that is coincidentally prophetical, or he knew something back then that a lot of people didn't. You know?
Rose, does she actually exist?
Personally, I think it I'm more likely to believe that it was a coincidence, because if he did know some kind of big secret like this, then he probably wouldn't have been allowed to go ahead and put it into a game. But I don't know. It's just like, yeah, there was a lot of stuff in this game that was like, holy shit. That's exactly the stuff that happened, isn't it?
Enjoy yourselves.
Jack.
And yeah, Solidus was the good guy.
My clone brothers and I are called monsters, replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival.
Such a good fucking game.
By the way, Jack, I was the one who
killed your parents. Just gotta throw that one in there amongst everything else. It's like, you son of a bitch.
I claimed
Just gonna
you
throw that in there.
raised you as a soldier in the
Like
army
it's
of the
nothing.
devil. I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because I needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down
From what I
Big
heard,
Boss,
though,
trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face
I
your
can't remember
past,
where I heard it,
you will never escape.
but I heard that it was some sort of like the backstory of Solidus is that he killed, yeah, he did kill Jack's parents, but it was while he was a soldier, and he was just ordered to do it, and he did it and felt bad about it, so he adopted their child, Jack, and trained him in the only thing that he knew how to do. War. So he's framing it like that in this scene because he knows that him and Jack have to fight to the death no matter what. Like, it's gotta happen. So he's framing it like that to harden Raiden's heart against it.
Inside you.
It's actually a bit, you know, what do they call it?
Carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex and throughout the neural network they've
A
formed.
bit of a, keep thinking nostalgic act, but it's not nostalgic. It's, you know, self-sacrificing, I don't know. I can't think of the right word, right? But yeah, it's humble, something like that.
Brace yourself.
I'm still smoking. I should probably actually take... I'll try it with a cigarette in my hand, see how hard it is. But no, blind eye section. Oh, I interrupted him. Fine, I'll block. Just a bit of flash. What you got? Come on, man. I thought you were bad. And yeah, if you can, something that does make the fight slightly easier is coming at him from his left side, the side he's got his eye patch on. Whoops, should have done that, should have flown towards him. I agree, dude, that was fucked up. Sorry, I'll be better. Come on! Come on, is that all you got? Come on! Let my guard down. Try to make this easy-ass fight a little bit more cinematic. Yeah. His long-range attack, run towards him. It's cool. It's a shame that the thing that makes me think he's just not threatening is the fact that he's got that state-of-the-art mega suit on. And he's just so easy. It's like, he's got nothing on Liquid. Absolutely nothing on Liquid. You killed Liquid like 5 times before he died. What did this guy do? He got into one fucking Harrier crash, and then that was it? Yeah, on the floor. I'll not answer the call just because I've got time for it.
You have to be Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
Yes, you are. You're nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets or tanks.
Oh, I love this bit.
What the?
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
I'm getting into this Hind now.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces.
He shot down 2 F-15s in a Hind helicopter, dude. Solidus couldn't even take down a fucking Kasatka in a fucking Harrier. The difference, the skill gap is noticeable, okay?
Jack, both of you are just weapons to be used and thrown away.
Just weapons to be used on the battlefield. Just pawns in a game. Exactly as you said.
And a weapon has no right to think for itself. Now, it's time to fulfill your purpose. Defeat Solidus.
Oh no, I have not seen some of the parody cartoons of Metal Gear Solid, but that sounds absolutely awesome.
Over here.
Oh, yeah, this is how easy this fight gets. He starts doing that, and it's just like, let's go. Block, hit. It's just stupid. Just tell me what it is, I'll look it up in a bit. I'm at the end of the stream now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, because I don't really feel like switching it off at the moment. But, you know, we've got the credits to go through, so, hit it up, tell me what it is. The credits are non-negotiable, you've got to watch the credits, but I may as well watch a little bit of that. Because the game deserves it, and this is my platinum trophy, or it should be anyway. I might come in a bit short of a couple of dog tags, I don't think I will. I'm pretty sure I've got enough dog tags, but this should be my platinum trophy. And it's, like I say, Solidus may have been a terrible villain, but he was a great man. Awesome series, Metal Gear. Oh! Holy shit, the guy that was in here earlier on, I'll type it into YouTube right now so I don't forget. The guy that was in here earlier on, he actually sent this to me God knows how many years ago, and I watched, like, some of it, but I don't remember any of it, so that's gonna be fun. I'll just type it into YouTube now so I don't forget. And, search. Yeah, I remember the animation. I remember the animation of it, I don't remember anything else. Yeah, that guy. We've been friends for a long time. Or, yeah, long story. Yeah, man, it's been great having you along. Like, as you might be able to tell, sometimes it's just me here talking to myself, and I'm so used to it that it gets kind of jarring when I've got somebody else to talk to. But it's good.
There's no...
Do you remember this place?
Of course.
Can't skip this bit.
This is where we first met. I remember now.
Can't skip anything from here on, I don't think.
Today is the day I met you.
So it's been fantastic having you along. This will probably be my last Metal Gear Solid stream, at least for a while, until I'm halfway considering going for the Metal Gear Solid Platinum as well, because I hear that's much easier than this. Because this has been like 2 weeks, 3 weeks in the making. Granted, I haven't been going at it too hard. I've only been doing like 2 or 3 hours every couple of days or something. But it's been great. I'm so happy to get this platinum, if I do at the moment. I will, but yeah. Hope I catch more of my streams. East Coast US 5 hours behind. Was able to work from home today, so glad I could hop in. Yeah, it's been brilliant having you, man. I really appreciate it.
What kind of things?
About the environment.
And I hope you enjoyed it too. learned the odd little bit of Metal Gear Solid lore that you weren't quite totally polished up on, so I'm glad I could help out with that as well. I'm a helper. I like to help.
Proposal?
This is for your ears only.
And may the credits roll on a truly fantastic game. It's like when I replayed Grandia 2, it's just like, they don't make them like that anymore. Thanks, man, I appreciate that. Wonderful stream. Really, really appreciate it. You warmed my heart a little bit. Although that could just be the alcohol poisoning finally kicking in. But yeah, much appreciated. I'm not done yet. The credits are going to roll, and I might do something else in a bit. And help pizza night with kiddos. Hope you have a great weekend. Thanks, man. Hope you do too. Have fun with the fam. And thanks for stopping in for the whole thing. It's been great having you. And take care. If my left arm goes numb, best get it checked out. That's not manly. It's not manly. I did feel after I failed for 2 hours to the sniping bit the other day, last week I think it was, I'm not sure when that stream was. But after I failed for about 2 hours to that, I honestly felt like I was going to have a stroke. I was like, not because of actually medically likely to happen, but I just wanted it to happen to take me out of the reality I was in. You know? But yeah, enjoy that stream while it's up, because that one's not fucking making the cut, I can tell you that. When that expires tomorrow, I think it is, that one's gone, man. It's weird as well, because it's the one that's got the most views of all the episodes of this I've done. But it's like, no, enjoy it while it lasts, because that's gone tomorrow. That's not staying up. It's literally just me failing for 2 hours, getting more and more frustrated, and talking bollocks about random things. Trying to fill the time in between Emma going from one spot to the next. I think the only reason why it's got so many views is because I put up the first section of my Big Boss run, where I did tanker to I think it was the FA connecting bridge. Either way, tanker to bomb disposal. I put that up on my PSN profile and YouTube. And I think, like, I put on the thing all the requirements of Big Boss and my Twitch title thing. So I think people just saw that and went, "Oh, this guy's really good," and then went to my Twitch channel, and the first video they saw was me failing for 2 hours of that sniping shit. Classic me. But yeah, I consider myself pretty good at this game now. I don't care what anybody says. Like, personally, I say I don't care what anybody says, but it's a personal thing that I do. I've done the platinum for XCOM 2, for fuck's sake. It's a 0.1% platinum. 0.1% of people who played XCOM 2 on PlayStation have done the platinum. So it's like, it's got this big stature as really fucking difficult, and I'm over here saying, like, it's not that hard. It's hard, sure, but if you love the game, if you play it enough, it's not that difficult to pull off. You've just got to know the game well enough and play it, so I guess you have to be good, but I didn't consider it that hard, and I say that about a lot of things. A lot of things that are deemed really difficult to do, I'm like, it's not that hard, and other people hate me for saying that because they can't do it. But this, Metal Gear Solid 2 Big Boss, no, I don't give a shit. If anybody says that's not hard, I will be pissed off at them. So I can finally see where other people are coming from, sort of thing. I'm like, no, Big Boss on Metal Gear Solid 2 is fucking difficult. There's no way to say that I can't do it. And the stupid thing is that the platinum for Metal Gear Solid has 0.6% of people that have done that. So more people have done Big Boss than people have done the platinum for XCOM 2. So, you know, XCOM 2 fan base though, XCOM fan base in general, they are pretty hardcore folk. They go nuts for that shit. I was one of them for a long time, and then I got bored and did something else. So, that's what happens with me a lot. That's why I can't, like, I'm not one for jumping on trends either. That's why I'll never make it as an actual big streamer or anything like that. But I'm fine with that, I don't care, this is only a hobby. But yeah, that's why I won't make it as a big streamer. It's also because you don't put in any fucking work, mate. But yeah, I did the career games. I played fucking World of Warcraft for like 6 years or something like that, and I was a big deal on that game when I played it. Not taking you down a trip through memory lane or anything like that. I'm just saying I played that a lot, and I was server infamous on my server. Everyone knew me. In fact, randomly a few years ago, I decided to look up. I was looking up something about World of Warcraft because I still like keeping invested in the lore of World of Warcraft in general, because there's some excellent stories in there, even if you don't like the games. Excellent stories. And I ended up being on the World of Warcraft forums, and there was a post made like some 4 or 5 years after I quit the game. It was by someone I didn't know, and someone that I used to know. I recognised their character name, was actually replying to it, and someone asked, "Who was that rogue who was always ganking in the drag?" And this person that I used to know replied, "Oh, that was Elfmageddon." I assume you're talking about. And they were like, "Yeah, that guy, what happened to him?" And they were like, "Oh, he moved server and quit." So people kept track of what I was doing even after I'd left the server. I was like, fucking hell, that's insane. But yeah, what I call career games, World of Warcraft is one of them. I've done it, and I kind of did it with League of Legends as well, for God knows how many years. But, you know, I hit my peak on World of Warcraft. It's like, and after that I was like, I don't want to do that again, to be honest. It's too much time investment, it's too much, it's a second job, and it makes the game feel less fun. It makes the game feel like work. That's why I call them career games, because they're games that demand so much of your damn time. It also, even worse than all of that, it precludes you from playing other games. It means you can't play other games because you've got to dedicate so much fucking time to this one. Like, I missed out on a bunch of stuff because I was playing World of Warcraft. Let's hear from Snake.
Life isn't just about passing on your genes. We can leave
This is
behind
beautiful
much
as well.
more than just DNA. Through speech, music, literature, and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on.
And this is a lesson for the current fucking generation, this next bit coming up.
We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light.
That bit. People these days are trying to fucking obliterate history because it's offensive. And I find that offensive.
The human race will probably come to an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet. Earth may not be forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
It's a beautiful note to end on, and it's so fucking true. So much of this game is just amazing. Why it's my favourite one. Here comes the call. Who are you gonna call?
Snake, you there? It's me. I've finished going over that disc.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
That was Ocelot.
What's going on around here? Where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but...
But what?
They're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
Still gives me chills to this day. Like, I know all of the backstory, or at least as much of it as I can. Still gives me chills to this day when I hear that. Like, they died 100 years ago. Oof. There were proxies. Proxies, my friend. What was my end stuff? 0 saves. Why not? 3 hours, 30 minutes. 4 continues, 7 alert modes. I did better than I thought. I thought I was tanking it on the continues and alerts, but I only had 4 continues. I thought it was way more than that. 41 people killed. That's a mediocre kill rate. That is terrible. I am ashamed of myself. Do they have a statistic for troopers tortured? Because I think I'll do okay on that one. And I used 1 ration. Damn it! Why did I use that ration? What is wrong with me? Why did I use that ration? What do we got? Scorpion again. Hey, I am a Scorpion. I got that same code name when I played the tanker last time. Dog tag hunting on Extreme. So, Scorpion. Get over here, motherfucker. Silver trophy. Big it up. Extremely solid platinum trophy earned. Hi-oh. Ah, that's good. That's good. Righto. That's dope. Yes, I'll be saving. Alright. Well then. And 10 o'clock. I clocked in at about when I would have clocked off if I was streaming at 8 o'clock. Sweet. But, yeah. I need a BRB, so I guess I may as well call it there. Sure, give us a sec, I'll think about it. BRB. Enjoy the music. so fucking good. From the voice acting, to the story, to the soundtrack, to the gameplay. It's just such a good game. I'm almost sad to see it go, so to speak. Because I got into this horrible habit these days of get my plat and never play it again. Trying to break it. Let's see what else we got here. How did I do? How did I do? Did I get all of them? Because on the extreme run, I killed myself, came out, came back in, and checked how many dog tags I'd gotten to make sure that I was getting them all. Yeah, it's a clear run. 100% of dog tags on normal in one run, just the same as I did on extreme. Doesn't get much cleaner than that. And only like 3 hours or so played. It would have been less if I'd have not watched as many cutscenes, but I wanted to watch some cutscenes. You gotta want to watch the cutscenes from time to time. Some of them are too good not to. But okay. Yeah, I think I'll call it there. And, awesome. It's been brilliant. It's been real. It's always lovely going back to Metal Gear. It's always good to go back to games that you've played God knows how long ago. Wasn't expecting to go for the Platinum Trophy, let alone the Big Boss run, but hey, it's been trying at times. It's been a bit harsh to learn how to play properly to get good, but I feel like I got good. I think I'm pretty good at this game now. I still haven't finished Metal Gear Solid 3 on my newest playthrough. I got like 3/4 of the way through it. I did Metal Gear Solid because I bought the collection. I did Metal Gear Solid, and then I did Metal Gear Solid 2, and then I did Metal Gear Solid 3. And I got like 3/4 of the way through Metal Gear Solid 3, and I was like, I'm not enjoying this. I'm honestly not enjoying it. I was absolutely fucking psyched and enjoying Metal Gear Solid all the way through. Same thing with 2, obviously. And then I got onto 3, and I was like... And that was when I reevaluated my list. My list of which Metal Gear Solid game, how I rank Metal Gear Solid games. It used to be Metal Gear Solid number 1, Metal Gear Solid 2 number 2, Metal Gear Solid 3 number 3, Peace Walker I didn't really play. Metal Gear Solid 5, as I've said many times, it gets its own section. I don't feel comfortable rating that against the others because it's such a different game. And Metal Gear Solid 4, nowadays, I'd have to go back to Metal Gear Solid 4 to rate it properly. But anyway, this is my revised list. Is Metal Gear Solid 2 is the best, in my opinion. Metal Gear Solid 2 is the best of the Metal Gear series. Metal Gear Solid series. Metal Gear Solid is the second best, because as nostalgic and lovely as the graphics and the gameplay are, it is outdated. This is why I'm, like Rack mentioned earlier on, the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, and I was just like when I first heard about that several years ago, because I heard about that way before a lot of other people did, I was like, really? They picked Metal Gear Solid 3 because it's the most... That was a business decision, not an artistic decision. They picked Metal Gear Solid 3 because it's the one that everyone goes, that's my favorite. Fair enough. If it's your favorite, that's fine. As I say, I'm not trying to convince anybody that it's a bad game. I couldn't, even if I wanted to. But just in my opinion, it's got flaws that didn't exist in Metal Gear Solid and Metal Gear Solid 2. And those are factual flaws. It's good. I'm happy for people who can look past them, but I can't. Okay? I'm happy for you because it meant you enjoyed it a lot more than I did. I'm happy for you that you can ignore those flaws, Ragnaros. But I can't ignore those flaws. But, yeah, I feel like it's still a good game. It's still Metal Gear Solid. it was such a letdown. And then there's Peace Walker, which was just like, I couldn't get into that at all. I don't know what it was exactly, but I think it may have been as I remember, it was a revamping of the control scheme. They changed the control scheme, and it was the way that cutscenes were presented through this like anime style artwork. Don't get me wrong, I love anime, sorry, but I couldn't get down with it. It's like the controls were like, I don't want to learn a different game. I'm playing Metal Gear Solid. I want it to feel like Metal Gear Solid, and Peace Walker just didn't feel like it at all. Yeah, maybe I'll go back to it when they release the Metal Gear Solid Remastered Volume 2, which will undoubtedly contain Peace Walker. I would imagine Volume 2 is going to contain Peace Walker, Guns of the Patriots, and Phantom Pain. Maybe it'll include Metal Gear Rising. And Metal Gear Rising Revengeance is a game that I have owned for coming up to 10 years now, and I've never played it. I bought it because I was like, I want to play that. That sounds cool. And it looks like an awesome game. This isn't like... It's not Metal Gear Solid. It's not sneaking around and stuff. It's an action game. But it looks awesome. You've got a sword that can slice through anything. You cut up cars and stuff into little tiny chunks. And people also into little tiny chunks. But I've just never had the time to do it. That and the fact I fucking hate the PS3 controller. It's weird, with every iteration of the PlayStation, I hate the previous control pad. Like, I was on PS4 for years. I didn't own a PS3. I was an Xbox 360 guy at the time because they were cheaper. But I bought a PS3 later on, and I was on PS4. DualShock 4 and DualShock 3 are similar. But after you go up to a DualSense on PS5, it's like, nah, I hate the DualShock 4 now. It's just so much more comfortable in the hands. And it's the same type of thing with the PS3 controller. After you go up from PS3 to PS4, I feel anyway, I just can't stand the difference. Thankfully, you can use like a DualShock 4 with a PS3. I think you can use a DualSense with the PS3 as well. Pretty sure. But anyway, yeah, that's a whole different rant. Yeah, the Metal Gear Solid 2 got to be my favourite one. And I can't get down with Metal Gear Solid 3. So maybe on Monday, I'm definitely going to have a go back at Skyrim, try and polish off the Daedric quests again. But I might come back with... I might have a go at the Metal Gear Solid Platinum, because I hear that's much easier. And if I've done this, then it shouldn't be a problem. I hear you can even use the stealth suit and stuff to get big boss rank on that, so it's kind of invalidated. But I'll give it a go. I can't quote the maps and stuff off by heart, but I remember when I did play it through, when I bought the remastered collection, even like 20 years on, I still knew the maps quite well. I'll make a complete dog's dinner of it when I go back to it on stream, if I do. That's guaranteed now. But yeah, okay. We'll hit it back to the title screen, and I'll cue us out. Thanks for coming along on this fantastical journey. It's been real, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm so happy to have accomplished the Platinum Trophy on Metal Gear Solid 2. I feel like I have, despite all the time I spent on it back on the PlayStation 2, I feel like I have finally finished the game. It's an odd feeling. It's a good feeling, but it's an odd one. Like, I feel like I've finally finished the game. Feels good, but also a little bit sad. It's a mixed bag. But you can never, you can't put a price on that. That endorphin rush you get from doing a really, really hard thing. Giggity. which definitely attained that level several times throughout this run. Oh my god, a lot of endorphins going on when you finally get a section down or you finally get a boss figured out. Yeah, a lot of stuff, and it was also quite gratifying to me, like I say, to have... I felt bad for checking a guide, someone's big boss run, where they tell you how to do it and everything. Like, full credit to Perfect Stealth for... Basically, he's been my big brother throughout this experience. Like I say, when I said earlier on that there was a few things that he's done in his video that I could do better, that's not me knocking the guy. The guy's video has literally helped me through this, so I'm going to go onto YouTube and post a comment saying exactly that. Because the video's got like millions of views but not many subscribers. That's an indication of people not willing to say that they needed help with it. I'm giving the guy full credit. I've mentioned him several times. Perfect Stealth on YouTube. His guys were brilliant and gave me that trick on the Harrier when you do the turnaround shooting thing. I had no clue about that until I watched his video, and that's the only way you can get through the Harrier fight. That missile barrage attack that he does, it's gonna kill you on extreme. If you're going for big boss, if you can't use rations on extreme, that attack is going to kill you, and you will get hit by it at least once during the fight. So, you know, if I hadn't gone there and checked that out and found out about that, I wouldn't have been able to get through it. So full credit to the guy. But like I say, also there's some stuff in his video that I'm like, you could improve your run. You could improve this bit. This bit's stupid, and this bit, you know, there's little bits here and there that are like, there's a better way of doing it, man, which is fascinating to me. It makes me feel better about my performance. But anyway, yeah, figured it was worthwhile to give him another shout out because he deserves it. He's fucking good. He's done all the games as well. I'll probably be checking his thing when I do Metal Gear Solid on Extreme, but I'm thinking that I might not need it for that one, but I don't know. Anyway, it's been real. Thank you to everybody who has watched or will watch in the future. I appreciate it. And hopefully you'll come back and watch some more stuff. See you later. Take care. Adios.